And welcome here to Gil Fraser Reserve. Wet and windy conditions out here this afternoon as we sit here for the round 13 clash between North Fremantle and West Coast Football Club. My name is Ward Harris, once again joined in commentary by Mark Winnett. Winnie, how you going, mate?
Very well, Ward. How are you?
Mate, feeling a bit cold, I have to admit, mate, but we're stoked. We're in our nice new hoodies, and you're rocking the old Dartfish beanie to keep the melon nice and dry. But, yeah, look, testing conditions for both teams this afternoon.
It sure is, yeah. Not too windy at the moment, but plenty of rain around. Hopefully that wind does stay away a little bit, but right on the river here, so it'll be nice and fresh and wet tonight, Ward, and it's going to be a cracking contest between two sides desperately needing a win. Absolutely
right, and look, North Freo, they haven't troubled the win column yet this year. 0 wins, 12 losses, but there's been some really good signs, while West Coast won 5, lost 5, and a couple of draws in there as well. So looks like it's going to be a fun afternoon and evening down here at Gil Fraser Reserve. Last time these two teams played was in round 4. West Coast winning that contest 11 goals, 8-74. North Freo 8-7-55. And look, as both teams start to make their way to the middle of the ground, look, we'll just go through some of the players that we think are going to have a bit of impact today. Mark, I'll get you to have a quick look at North Fremantle.
Yeah, North Fremantle, Brad Cooper, midfielder, kicks goals, kicked 5 the other week, really smart player. Jason Mascos, experienced ex-South Fremantle player, and the captain probably Jake Mirko for mine, and Jack Musica, and look for some really good run-off half-back for Matty Hill. Likes to give a lot of run and drive from that half-back wing area.
So lots of dangerous players there for North Freo. West Coast obviously got some handy players there as well, and it probably starts with the captain coach in Rowan McHugh. Look, they'll look for some goals through him today. You've got Clint Hinchcliffe, who's the big midfielder that they have in the middle there. He'll get a lot of footy in these conditions. Brent Luckman, the captain. Tommy Ledger out on a wing, and look for the big fella starting in the middle in Blair Delafranca. Not far away now from the first bounce. Once again, round 13 clash, Gil Fraser Reserve. Hope you enjoy the contest. Hopefully the lights stay going, and hopefully you see some good footy as well. Not far away now is players just getting ready to go, and interesting to see already the forward setup for North Freo. They're trying to create a lot of space nice and early. So it'll be interesting to see what they do there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have thought it'd be too many goals kicked tonight. It's based on the reserves, really low scoring contest, so take your chances early before it gets too wet. And it is a game winnable for North Fremantle. This will certainly be a game that they are targeting as a potential win. For mine, I think West Coast will probably just get the job done, but I would love to see North Fremantle get on the board at this stage of the year, Ward.
I agree, mate, and I've picked North Fremantle. We had our Between the Posts show earlier in the week, which went to air on Thursday, I think. And look, I ended up picking North Fremantle to break the duck this year. But once again, enjoy the contest that we have. Umpires just having a bit of a chat, trying to work out what is going on. But I don't think we're far away. That's right, we're looks like we're missing some goal umpires possibly. So, yeah, the goal umpires deciding to join us. I reckon they've probably had to back up and do a double game there possibly. So that makes a lot of sense why I've been waiting now. Apparently you can't have a game without goal umpires, Mark.
No, they're, well, relatively important, aren't they, for the game of football. And both have got their bags, probably got some lunch in there or dinner for tonight for both the boys. But hopefully they've got some work to do today. Hopefully the ball's going over their head a fair bit. That's what we want to see. So some good Perth Footy League action. Evening contest in the middle of winter. It's always interesting.
Absolutely right. I can't think of a place I would rather be on a Saturday night, and I don't think you can be either. So strap yourselves in, North Fremantle and West Coast, as the umpire gets ready. I think we'll hear the siren soon as the goal umpires set themselves. And we are going to be pretty much all ready to roll. Yes, the crowd groans in anticipation as well.
Off the umpires before the first bounce, but that's not the way it should be. We're almost ready to go here. Big Delafranca ready to get into it. He's an exciting ruckman, Blair Delafranca. Been around a little while through the waffle system, but should be about ready to hit his straps. I'm about to get underway here, Ward.
All right, and let's get ready to rock and roll. So Delafranca in the ruck at the moment, throws it straight up, and Delafranca able to knock that one through. But good pick up by Jack Musica. Kicks inside 50 there. Good inside 50 there for the side. Good tackle there by the West Coast player, and the umpire will come in and grab that one. But good first clearance by North Fremantle, showing some good early signs.
Yeah, they want to put the ball in Jack Musica's hands all day.
And the ball bounces around there, knocked out of bounds and taken out there. And the umpire will come and throw it in. Just looking on the bench for West Coast, seeing Clint Hinchcliffe actually wearing the sneaky number 41.
Right.
As the umpire goes to throw it in on the far side. You've got the ruckman there in Campbell Putland as well, starting through, and he tries to barrel his way through there, but West Coast just trying to bring it out there. Good pressure by North Fremantle. They're looking to be going strong, nice and hard and early. Good pressure around the footy, and it is going to be absolutely tough conditions as it is red hot, nice and early.
Yeah, good match-up that, Delafranca and Putland, both suited athletic types, so it'll be interesting to watch that one throughout the evening.
Umpire throws it up again. Good knockout there by Delafranca. Goes to follow up and do his own work there. Head over the footy there was that player in Correa, I think it was. Snaps around the body. Ooh. And just out to the right-hand side, sorry. And it's first score on the board for North Fremantle. And we've got about a minute and a half. They lead this contest 1 behind, 2-no score to West Coast.
Inserti to bring the ball back in for West Coast. Just comes out on his left foot. Beautiful kick. Out wide here to Gil Fraser reserve. Numbers around, North Fremantle cracking in hard. That was Correa again. Top to Jonas Brown. Kicks the ball inside 50. West Coast got the numbers back there. Coming through. North Fremantle able to knock the ball down. Numbers in. It's the high tackle the umpire's paid. And North Fremantle have a shot on goal potentially from 50 metres out, Ward.
Yeah, look, possibly an unlucky free kick there, but I think it's DeAndre that's going to end up with this one. About 50 metres out, going to be a tough kick. Just sets it up beautifully. Good kick, but chopped off by that player there for West Coast Footy Club. And he'll sit there and go and relieve the pressure. Is that one that's not in the budget there, mate?
Yeah, there's a few numbers that pulled us 50 on us, I think, West Coast. There's a couple of numbers. We're not quite sure who they are, but it's a bit unfortunate. But anyway, we'll do our best to let you know who they are throughout the night.
Sneaky as the ball comes back the other way, and good relieving mark. And I think that could be that unknown player again. Flicks it across and goes to Inserti, who kicks it long down the line but chopped off. And good mark going back with the flight of the ball is Jonas Brown. So right on the far side of the ground, wing. Jonas Brown kicks it long. Good spoil at the front of the pack, but picked up by Luckman. And it's going to be another ball up about 60 metres out from North Fremantle's goal. So umpire throws it up again. Delafranca just able to sit there and muscle out the opposite ruckman there. Punch forward there, but West Coast just charging through that contest. Doesn't quite sit right. And there's been a free kick picked out. Obviously a holding free kick. And going to be a free kick to West Coast in the middle of the ground.
Tommy Ledger, I think, Ward, prolific player. Ledger goes to the barrel. Massive barrel inside 50. Let's see where this one lands. Over the back, the North Freo defence do pretty well. I'll mop it up. Sweeping kick out wide. Not sure where the intent was from the North Freo defender. Let's see what the umpire says about that one. He said that he had no intent at all. And West Coast there through Krause. It'll be Joel Krause there, just on the right half forward flank for West Coast. Looking to put the ball inside 50. Goes to the hot spot. They'll all fly. Up they go. Good contest. Punch down from the North Freo defence. Numbers in everywhere. Umpire's paid a high kick and it'll go to the North Fremantle player there. Can't quite see who that is. It might be DeAndre. Comes out wide to the half-back flank. Numbers fly everywhere. Ball goes over the top. We'll see a bit of that today. Out of bounds just in front of the North Fremantle dugout. And we'll have another boundary throw in.
I think with these conditions today, I don't know if we'll have a mark of the year contender like we did last week for you, Mark. But, yeah, look, an absolute belter. If you haven't seen the vision of that, Cody Eaton's mark last week, but even better was the commentary by Mark Winnett. So do yourself a favour and go and chase that one out as North Freo just go and clear the ball out. Pack of players there. Good spoil down at the front of the pack. Well done by that player in Krause. Able to pick the ball up but drop straight away and tackled there. And one of those players is Cooper. And the umpire will come and ball it up again. 70 metres around from the North Fremantle goal. So umpire balls it up again. Good muscle work there by the player then. I think it was Gribelich.
Yeah, big Gribelich. He'll be working with Putland throughout the day. Tag teaming Delafranca probably. Ward and maybe Big Ashby might give Delafranca a chop out. We'll see what it looks like as the day goes on. But good contest up towards half forward for West Coast. There's that man again, the left footer in Inserti. Handballs over the top. Numbers everywhere. Umpire said you pushed him in the back there and North Fremantle will get the free kick through Adam Feeney. Feeney doesn't waste any time, sorry. Nice grubber kick North Freo out everywhere here through Mirko. Mirko goes inside 50. Turn around, son. Defender punches the ball away. Was in front, good position. West Coast will mop up there. Again, clearing kick. Good contest out here, one-on-one, just in front of the North Fremantle dugout. It's Tyrant, the wingman there, just handballed it away. Good contest again coming through. Here's Matty Hill, the halfback. Hill just scrubs it inside 50, forwards in front. Good contest again. West Coast be able to run the ball out. Just got his kick away. The North Fremantle playing in front through Mascos, I think it is. Just mopping up Jason Mascos. He'll do that all day, Mascos Ward.
Yeah, look, he will indeed. Mascos, a very good player for South Fremantle. Back. Oh, Cooper trying to make a liar of me, taking mark of the year, but doesn't quite come off. North Freo kick it back in, and a great mark there going back with the flight. And once again, that was Cooper. Geez, that could have been another contender there, mate.
Yeah, the little man said, I'll fly if you want me to. He must have heard the call, Ward, looking for a mark of the year contender, Brad Cooper. But as I said, he kicked 5 goals the other week, Brad Cooper. Smart midfielder forward. He kicks goals, left footer. I'll back him in here to kick North Freo's first of the night.
So Cooper just on the runway, 30 metres out, not much of an angle to speak of. Kicks through it and kicks absolutely, truly. First goal on the board for North Fremantle. The crowd gives them a bit of a clap. And look, we've got about 7 minutes in this first quarter. They lead this contest 1-1. West Coast yet to score.
Yeah, good contest so far. First goal of the night to North Fremantle, and both sides been really willing so far. Ball's probably ping-ponged a little bit between half-back, half-forward lines, but really good start. Looking forward to this contest.
Yeah, looking, we've definitely been thrown out with a couple of jumper numbers out there. I think it's only because we happen to recognise a couple of players that we've worked that out so far. So look, if we butcher a couple throughout the day here, look, we apologise in advance, but the umpires brought it back to the middle of the ground. We do know the 2 ruckmen, and one of those is Delafranca, and he'll go up against Gribelich. Delafranca knocks that one down, but Hinchcliffe picks it up in the middle of the ground. Just snaps it around the body, but picked off straight away by the player in Mascos. Mascos just kicks it long, and good mark going with the flight of the ball there, just on that far side. I think might have been Hill. I don't think it is actually, but North Fremantle just going to kick it forward there. That's a shocker of a kick, though, just in front of Troy Feeney, and that's going to be a throw-in just on that far side of the ground.
Lots of these today for the 2 ruckmen to work out, given the conditions we're experiencing. But up we go again. Big Grubblich in front, Delafranca over the top. North Freo able to skip the ball out through that man, Corrier, I think it is out there. But West Coast Cowan's just scrubbing the ball to the outer side of the oval. Big soccer there. Getting in front was Grubblich. He's paid the mark. It's on the outer wing there. Matty Grubblich puts North Fremantle back inside 50. Big long kick, lets them fly. West Coast defenders coming over the top. Good spoil there. Great tackle there. North Fremantle half forwards. Really good pressure. That's the sort of pressure you need from your forwards on a night like tonight, Ward. Want to lock it in at 50 for as long as you can.
Look, they're doing that very well so far. It's been all North Freo to start this game as they go up, and Gribelich able to knock that one through. No one able to get clean possession yet out of that contest, and the umpire will come in and ball it up again. So early stages of this first quarter, North Freo with a 7-point lead. Well done by Cooper, just feeds it back there. Kicks inside 50. Forward needs to be at the front and wasn't, but a good pick up there. And going around there is Putland. Putland just tries to handball it off, but well picked up there by that player from West Coast. No clean possession again, and good tackle pressure from both sides there. So umpire just trying to reset. Throws it up again. The 2 big fellas sit there and battle for it there. No one able to take the good knockout there.
These keepers working hard so far, in and under all the time, isn't he?
He is indeed. As it goes back to Delafranca, tries to snap it out there. Once again, West Coast with the ball. Not 15, says the umpire. Play on, he keeps saying. And he's found something now. Free kick to North Fremantle. So the ball's going to come back, and it'll be a free kick just on that far side. The left footer there, and I think that could be Troy Feeney. So Feeney kicks up and under inside 50. Players will fly. Putland was one of those, but good spoil over the top by O'Shea. Well done. Feeds the ball back there. It's going to be a nice century kick. Cooper is under this one. So is the captain in McHugh. Good spoil there by McHugh. Picked up once again, and a clearing kick out once again by Hinchcliffe. Nice work there, and the players absolutely flying it, but kicked out there by Inserti. Inserti just trying to get a bit of ground in front of the number 16 for West Coast. And we'll have another ball in. One of the key players missing today for West Coast is the leading goal kicker in Sam Bevan, having a weekend off this week.
Yeah, that hurts. Kicked 5 last week, Bevan. So that's 5 they've got to find tonight. And the way it started, they're going to struggle to find those potentially. It's a big out.
It is indeed. Tough conditions for sure as Hinchcliffe picks the ball up again out of that contest. Ball just hacked forward there. Good kick, and it's a good long kick over the top. Spoiled there over the top. Lee Ashby was under it. Tries to pick it up there, but tackled over the line, and a great tackle. And the umpire will come in and throw it in again.
Yeah, we'll have a boundary throw in. West Coast Cowan, half forward line. They look to generate their first score today. Putland up against, sure who that is, 47. Anyway, West Coast go inside 50. Numbers will fly. North Freo got the numbers back there, and good contest man in front. Umpire said you're infringed. A really good contest there by Tom Heenan. North Fremantle defender gets the ball in the deep full-back line for North Fremantle. Looks to clear to the outer side. Big contest. Up they go. Jump it, knocked down. Quick handball in there from the North Fremantle player. Just grubbles the kick forward up towards the wing, but West Coast defenders meet the ball in front. Numbers everywhere around the contest. Good tackle in there from Marino. Young Matty Marino. Umpire said, give it here. I'll ball it up again. Right on the outer side here at Gil Fraser Reserve. Perth Footy League action. Grublich over the top of Delafranca. Quick kick forward from North Fremantle. It's all West Coast though. McHugh. Big good tackle there from the North Freo player. Getting in there quickly was 29 across half back for West Coast. That's Joel Krause. Great kick from Krause. West Coast will take the ball on the outer side there. Go inside 50. Really grubbery kick. What will it do? North Freo defence eating it very, very hard again. Grubbering kick back, but West Coast should have the numbers back here. 1 on 3. The North Freo half forward in. Putland giving a great contest. Keeps the ball in front of him. Again goes inside 50. Numbers out here. North Fremantle. Great pass and great contest there from Big Campbell Putland. He was outnumbered 1 on 3. Ward kept the ball in front of him, turned around, went inside 50 and found a target.
Geez, and if you can get that out of your big fellas, look, there's no excuse for the little blokes running around on the field, but player in the forward line, right place at right time. Look, I've missed this player's jumper number at the moment, but let's see how he goes. He's going to kick from about 40 metres out, slight angle.
It's Jack Musica.
Jack Musica, let's see if he can put one on the board, and he has indeed. That's another goal for North Fremantle. Jack Musica has kicked one, and that's their second of the game so far. They lead this contest 2-1. West Coast yet to score, and look, we've gone about 13 minutes in this first quarter.
Yeah, it's the way you want to start a game when you're 0-12. I think they are, North Fremantle. Really positive start after a really heavy loss last week to the Scarborough Footy Club. So they'll be up and about here, and it's going to take a bit to topple them at home tonight, Ward. When you haven't had a good start, certainly want to get a win on the board.
So tough conditions for both sides at the moment. Good crowd here today. It looks like they've had a function just out to our left-hand side as well, which is great to see. Always good to see players down here as well. As the umpire throws the ball up again, Blair Delafranca able to knock it, but sharked and picked up by the captain in Jake Murko. Murko just flicks it around the body. Well done by that player there. I think it was the coach in McHugh, and he's been tackled about 20 metres back the other way. And it'll be a ball up just on that outer side. Two ruckmen go up against again. Gribblich this time again. McHugh just tries to work his way through that contest. Sits very nicely for Krause. Just handballs through on the right, but ball doesn't go too far there. Great tackle pressure, and once again picked up by Krause. Pressure very good from both sides. One of those players is Mascos, and the umpire will come in and grab it again.
10 minutes to go here in the first quarter. West Coast looking for their first score.
The umpire throws it up again. Delafranca just uses his strength there to push out. Tough ball, slippy ball on the floor there. Good tackle pressure straight away. And once again, we'll have another stoppage. Getting closer to West Coast goal. Let's see if they're able to try and sneak a score before we get to quarter time. Umpire throws it up. Good knockout by Gribblich there. Just finds that player there in the 29 for North Fremantle. Ball heading forward there. Good handball forward by West Coast, but coming out the other way, and this time it was Mascos. Just a nice handball there. Finds the player in Murko. Two veterans there combining beautifully. Picked up there by the number 19. That is Inserti. He just hacks it around the corner. Well done there. Almost a good mark by the 47 for West Coast. No one's able to pick it up there, and the last goal kicker almost takes it over the line. No, he doesn't. Oh,
jeez, how's the power?
How's the pace and power there? Good kick inside 50. How will the ball bounce? Bounces very well for the number 6. That is Feeney. Feeney just goes and hacks it forward, and right place at the right time is the big ruckman in Gribelich.
Big Gribelich started well. Gribelich, geez, how's the power out there? That's what you love to see. Get the ball under your arm and go. Big Gribelich pumps the ball down to his namesake. Delafranca should fly. Good contest there. Push out though. Umpire says it's going to you, Big Della. What can Blair Delafranca do? The ruckman for West Coast. Got the ball on the outer side there. Beautiful kick, Big Della. Just hits up the leading half forward there for West Coast on the far side, and they'll go inside 50 again. Scrubbery old kick. Favours the North Fremantle defence. Punch down there. Competing there will be Anderson. Anderson goes through. Knocked out there by the West Coast player. Can't quite see who it was. 41. Grubber kick inside 50. Good contest. Ashby's there. Little Mitchell hits the ball hard. But Hill there for North Fremantle. Really desperate, the North Freo defence tonight. Numbers all around the ball. West Coast keep it alive. Goes out wide there to fly, is it? Yes, and the ball's out of bounds. Deep in West Coast full forward pocket. Big Rex Flay just tapped it over. It's going to take something here to clear the traffic. Numbers everywhere around this contest. Up they go. Ashby taps it down with the left hand. Straight to his competing ruckman who was taken high. And that's Jared Hunter, I think, down there for North Fremantle. He plays on quickly with a handball to Matty Hill. They love the ball in his hands. He kicks it long up towards the wing. It's all West Coast, though, dropping back. And there's Inserti again, the left footer. Just barrels it away. Out of bounds on the full there on the outer side, though. And North Fremantle will get the ball in the half-back flank. No, sorry, I thought it was out of bounds on the full. It's just a throw-in. I'll have a throw-in over there.
So the umpire throws it in again and knocked down by Gribelich this time. North Freo just trying to work their way out of it. Umpire's found a free kick, and that is holding the ball. So West Coast, real opportunity, just come inside 50, chipped up nicely. No one able to take that mark, but well done by the player there in Grigson. Grigson just hacks it out, picked off by West Coast, tries to go through a couple of players. Mirko, great tackle, and holding the ball again. Well done by Jake Mirko, the captain. What you need at the right time there. So Mirko just waiting for the play to unfold in front of him. Kicks it up beautifully. Great spoil there from around the side there by the player from West Coast. And that ball goes out of bounds just on the far side. So just over 7 minutes left in this first quarter. It's been North Freo so far leading at 2 goals, 1-13. West Coast, yes, to trouble the scorers. And the condition is definitely getting darker. The lights are on. But it almost looks like no one's home as Gribelich knocks it forward there. Well done. And North Freo go inside 50 again. Good kick to advantage, but the coach there in McHugh just sitting there waiting and watching. Kicks it out to this far side. Ledger just trying to use his wheels there. I think it's going to beat him out as North Freo go to grab it. And good push over the boundary line and pressure by Ledger. Harry Grigson able to pick that one up again. And Tommy Ledger running around in a different number 48 this week. So you got Hinchcliffe in 41, Ledger in 48. And I know things happen, folks, but this makes it a bit hard for the commentators to give you guys the best experience we can. And a Falcon, love to see that. And great tackle by Mirko. And the umpire will come in and grab that one again. I think that was the coach there in McHugh. As the umpire throws it up again, Gribelich, and just hacked forward there by West Coast. But good mark. Oh, he's dropped it, unfortunately, there. Slippery ball. Go through that contest almost off the ground, and it was that time. A Falcon again. McHugh right in the action again. Hacked forward there by that player in Mitch Anderson. And just spoiled out of bounds there by the captain in Brent Luckman.
Yeah, just under 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Really willing contest so far down here at Gil Fraser Reserve. The crowd streaming in for the festivities here tonight, Ward.
Looks like the place to be, I think, if you're not doing anything this afternoon.
Big Delafranca knocks the ball down. Numbers all around it. North Freo looking for another one here. Just a quick kick there from Mirko. It was up towards half-back though, but good mark from Kraus. Been good, Jake Kraus started well in the half-back flank for West Coast. Just assessing his options. Big Delafranca says, switch it out here to me. Plenty of space here in the half-back line. The ruckman marks it. And the half-back flank right in front of the North Fremantle club rooms there. He drives the ball long. Matty Hill will fly. All on his own, Matty Hill. Really strong mark. The half-back flanker for North Fremantle. Usually really good by foot, Matty Hill. Plays on now. Goes straight and long. They'll all fly up here in the North Freo forward line. Ball goes over the back. Sock it away there. I think it was Putland. Ball goes out of bounds, unfortunately. We'll have a throw in there right in the right full forward pocket for the North Freo Magpies, Ward.
Yeah, geez, he's agile for a big fella, isn't he, Campbell Putland? And once again, it was a good effort. We saw him up the ground a little bit earlier, a nice shimmy, and tries to take that one off the ground and trouble the scorers again. But look, North Freo, they're battling really, really well at the moment and taking it right up to this West Coast side. As the umpire has it on the far side of the ground again, it'll be Putland versus Delafranca. Delafranca knocks that one forward there. It's going to sit there for that player. I think it was Krause again. And that goes out of bounds. Might have been Rex Flay even. As we mentioned, starting to get a bit dark across here at the moment. Hopefully the conditions are good to watch footy at home. Hopefully you're enjoying it. And me and Mark are enjoying the contest that we've got for you this afternoon. Round 13 clash out at Gil Fraser Reserve. As the ball comes in there, goes over the top. Putland can't quite pick it up. Almost hacked out of there by McHugh. Picks it up again, gets his own footy. And good power by the big man there. Hacks it forward there. Good push over the top, and this ball is going to bounce. Great tackle pressure there by Guglielmana. Ball goes out of bounds on that far side. And the umpire will come and throw it in again.
Yeah, West Coast just forward structure letting him down a little bit. They don't really have a focal point besides Ashby, and probably not his sort of conditions at the moment. Ward, given he's a good probably 6'5" or 6 key forward. So interesting to see where their goal's going to come from tonight.
Yeah, it'd be perfect Sammy Bevan conditions, isn't it? He's
Absolutely.
That kind of, 6'3", probably mobile, centre half forward, full forward. As well as cleared out Jack Musica around the body and waiting and watching, and he's given away a free kick apparently there, and that's going to go to Lockie McGrath. So McGrath plays on, kicks it long inside 50, players waiting at the bottom of that. One of those was this player in Putland. Geez, he's playing well at the moment, Campbell Putland, and that is an absolute beauty. Possible goal of the day contender, and hopefully to see that in the snags on between the posts later next week. But 3 on the board now for North Fremantle. They're absolutely controlling this contest. 22 and a half minutes gone in this first quarter.
Geez, that was the gather from the big man in the wet. Big Putland, the backup ruckman, and snap on his left foot, if you don't mind, from 40 metres. We said he was athletic and exciting, but that's about as good as you get from a big man Ward in conditions like this. That's a fantastic goal from Big Putland. He's had a really strong start.
So as we mentioned now, North Freo leading this contest, 3 goals, 119. And look, it'll be interesting to see when they go into quarter time what West Coast decide to do there. They've been probably just beaten out of the middle at the moment with some of those on-ballers as the ball goes up again. But it is the coach this time taking the things into his own hand, kicks it inside 50. Ball goes through the pack there. Here's an opportunity for their first score with North Freo's defence just holding up nicely, and it's Hill. Hill, just a nice clearing kick. It's going to go over the top. How does it bounce? Bounces straight into the hands of that man in Krause. Goes inside 50. Great ball from behind. Who's able to jump on it? It's North Freo at the bottom of that pack, just trying to clear it out and snapping around the body. Almost a good mark there, but no one able to pick it up. Krause again. He's been exceptional so far, and good spoil on the line. No goal, but the first point on the board, and that is one behind for West Coast. Still down 3 goals, 119 to North Fremantle.
Geez, big Lee Ashby was in front all on his own, and the man called him out from behind. Had a man right on his hammer, and Ashby should have marked that footy. Ward, he was 15 metres out, directly in front almost. But anyway, when you get called out, I suppose you do the right thing, but a bit bizarre there from the West Coast full forward. But anyway, North Freo to bring the ball back in. They go to the outer side there. It's Diggle, I think it is. He kicks the ball far out. Lovely kick from Diggle. Ball's going to carry all night. We've seen that so far. West Coast getting back. Hinchcliffe, I think it was. Quick kick there. West Coast now get the numbers. Again, go inside 50. Big contest flies, top of the goal square. Good contest. Matty Hill's there. So is McHugh from West Coast. Knocks the ball through. Numbers everywhere. Late in the first quarter. Matty Hill on the left foot. Scrubs it out to half back. Contest, they fly. Numbers everywhere. Krause is in there again. Geez, he's been solid. He's been rewarded, I think, with a free kick. For holding it is, yes. Going to Joel Krause. He spots the man inside. Just squares it up. Good option there from Krause. And they should have a set shot here through Inserti. They'll have to kick this from 50, Ward. 10 seconds to go on the clock. Penetrating left footer comes in. Can he kick the first goal for West Coast? Plays on. Kicks it from 50. Nick Inserti goes all the way to the goal square. They'll fly on the line. And the North Freo defence will tap it through, and that'll be all we'll get down here. Gil Fraser reserve for the first quarter. There goes the siren. North Fremantle, Magpies 3 goals, 119. West Coast 1 point.
I might have sneaked the second point there. Was it right at the end of that quarter? I don't know. That one did go through in the end, so they've ended up, I think, with it. Well, we'll wait and see. But definitely 3-1 at the moment to North Fremantle. They lead this contest. Goal kickers so far for North Freo. We've got Musica, Brad Cooper and Campbell Putland with the snag of the day contenders so far. West Coast just the two behinds. And look, a really good first quarter now. What we'll do, we'll go to a quick break, and then we'll come back for a little bit of analysis of the first quarter and get ready for a big second quarter down here at Gill Fraser Reserve.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Filming Footy. In the last 4 years, Filming Footy has become the single largest provider of vision for grassroots football in Australia.
This game is very important for Trinity Aquinas, Brett. They're sitting 6th with 5 wins and 6 losses.
With an average of 150 matches filmed every weekend, leagues, clubs, players, families and supporters are able to watch local footy, either live or on a replay network.
The North Beach Company sitting on top with 2 clear wins, whereas Fremantle CBC sitting in 5th.
In 2022, it is our aim to have every league across Western Australia filmed and have the match of the round live streamed.
This is marked by Trinity Aquinas, brings the ball to the ground. Umpire's call played on. Chant of handballs, he was impressive.
Player there and Michael Wright, he goes by hand to Harry Taylor. Harry Taylor throws it on his left boot, shoots on goal, and Harry Taylor's got his first in a Northampton jumper, and a good way for the champion to start the game. Harry Taylor.
Filming Footy, live stream and game day recording specialists. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Filming Footy. In the last 4 years, Filming Footy has become the single largest provider of vision for grassroots football in Australia.
This game is very important for Trinity Aquinas, Brett. They're sitting 6th with 5 wins and 6 losses.
With an average of 150 matches filmed every weekend, leagues, clubs, players, families and supporters are able to watch local footy, either live or on a replay network.
The North Beach Company sitting on top with 2 clear wins, whereas Fremantle CBC sitting in 5th.
In 2022, it is our aim to have every league across Western Australia filmed and have the match of the round live streamed.
This is marked by Trinity Aquinas, brings the ball to the ground. Umpire's call played on. Chant of handballs, he was impressive.
Player there and Michael Wright, he goes by hand to Harry Taylor. Harry Taylor throws it on his left boot, shoots on goal, and Harry Taylor's got his first in a Northampton jumper, and a good way for the champion to start the game. Harry Taylor.
Filming Footy, live stream and game day recording specialists.
And back here at Gill Fraser Reserve, the round 13 clash between North Fremantle, the winless North Fremantle, and West Coast Footy Club, who have won 5 so far. But look, so far it's North Fremantle, 3-19. And look, Mark, they've really taken it up to West Coast so far.
Been fantastic, yep. Great start at home. 3 goals in the first quarter in these sort of conditions. And West Coast need to answer quickly, otherwise you don't want to get a gap of 4 or 5 goals in conditions like this, Ward. It's going to be very hard for them.
As we get ready for this second quarter now, umpire throws it up. The big ruckman and Delafranca able to win that one straight away. Goes to follow up his own work as well. Good work there. And they've got all the big guns in the midfield at the moment. But North Fremantle just hacking the ball inside 50. That's Mitch Anderson. And goes across the face of Golden. We had a free kick there possibly.
Yeah, just a little push down there for Musica. Small forward, just trying to work his man under the footy. Anyway, West Coast to bring the ball out. Nice long kick up towards half forward. Good contest there. Punch down from Jake Murko, the skipper. Knocked it over out of bounds, and we'll have another boundary throw in.
So boundary throw in now, 55 metres around from North Fremantle's goal. Doing the attacking nice and early in this second quarter, and Griblich able to knock that one out, taken out by the captain. Just tries to work his way through that, but goes straight to the coach there, Ian McHugh. Hacks it forward and taken mark there by Jason Mascos.
Just reads the play so well. Mascos always in front. Really smart defender. He'll put the ball inside 50 for North Fremantle. They'll all fly. Favours West Coast. Opted to punch the ball away. There's the skipper again. Puts the ball up towards full forward. Oh, good contest. Down there is Flay for West Coast. Over the top. And they'll come out of defence here through Batchelor. Ted Batchelor drives the ball up. Good contest again. Big punch over the line from Tommy Heenan, North Freo defender. They've seen plenty of action this year, the North Fremantle back line, and they're resolute as all tonight, Ward.
Yeah, look, started very, very well so far. Only 2 behinds against them in the first quarter. Look, let's see how they go early on again as the 2 ruckmen go at it. Once again, it's McHugh flicks that one out, finds the 42 in Batchelor, kicks it long, and let's see how this sits. Corey Mitchell chasing the ball now. So Mitchell on his right book. Oh, outstanding tackle by Matt Hill. No holding the ball, though, says the umpire, but Hill says, no, screw it. I'll go and follow up my own work. Hacks it up the field there. How does it sit? Oh, 3 West Coast players going at it, but just tapped forward there by one of those players in Marino. Marino doesn't pick it up, but the umpire has found a holding free kick. Goes to play on, kicks inside 50, and that is an absolute Barry Crocker. Needed to take a little bit more time, and he's turned it over and finds the unmarked 53 for West Coast. Kicks it across and finds Inserti. Goes over the top and finds Hinchcliffe.
Yeah, Hinchcliffe needs to get busy, doesn't he? Him and Ledger in that engine room need to start get moving for West Coast. Great pressure before Matty Hill. That's the sort of desperation you'll see from North Freo when they got their nose in front. And up the line again, Hill just dropped his head. Probably should have marked that one. Ledger burst through. Good contest there. There's Brown. Crowd want a free kick down here. The North Freo locals getting a bit anxious. And umpire said, no, we'll throw it up here right in front of the North Freo members area. Got the skipper McHugh there. Delafranca and Grublich will go up. Grublich, Delafranca taps it down. Again, numbers all around the ball. I think it was Marino getting met heavily there. Batchelor was in there for West Coast and the big man Delafranca. And they'll compete again. Good leap from Grublich. Knocks the ball down. Ball on the ground. Murko just tries to soccer it away. But again, ball dribbles into the middle of Gil Fraser Reserve. Numbers in everywhere. Players hitting the contest really hard here, which is what you want to see. No one able to grab the footy cleanly in there. Could have been a free kick. 53 just going through, hard and strong. Out is Diggle from North Fremantle, just leading Mitchell on the outer wing. Jake Diggle trying to burst through. Able to knock the ball clean. Diggle's in there again. Just a little quick kick away. Slap kick in there, and I think it might be Zach Gerrard who's marked the footy in the half-forward line for North Fremantle Footy Club. He goes inside 50. Good contest. Up they go as Courier. Punch down. Quick kick in there from North Fremantle. West Coast playing in front. They'll scrub it out wide, but again, where's the intent? If it goes out of bounds, it's probably going to come back from North Fremantle, you'd think, Ward. Oh, geez, I revved it up and everything, umpire, and you let me down.
The umpires decided and seen something a bit differently there, and look, that's why they look after the game and we don't, apparently.
Absolutely.
But the boundary umpire with the ball about 60 metres around from the North Fremantle goal. They'll have to get back in there the hard way. Griblich knocks that one down there. Hinchcliffe, one of those ones chasing it and finds it now. Kicks it around the body. Keeps it just in there. Well done. Good spoil over the top by the play in Brown. Once again, Matty Hill. Good hit forward there. Goes out of the way of Griblich. Can't quite pick it up, but picked up by West Coast. Back to Hinchcliffe again. And tackled over the line. Could be a free kick. And he has. He's picked a free kick there. That's a free kick against Correa. And it's going to go to Clint Hinchcliffe. Definitely been getting a bit of body work off the ball, has Hinchcliffe.
Good to see these cricketers still playing footy, Ward, isn't it? Footballers still playing cricket and the like. Really talented athlete, Clint Hinchcliffe.
Is indeed, as he kicks it long there. Delafranca was the target, but McHugh, the big strong coach there for West Coast, goes through and just hacked forward there. Opportunity inside 50 there. Well done by the North Fremantle defender. Just able to half that contest, and the ball goes out of bounds on that far side, about 40 metres around from the West Coast goal.
Good to see the crowd getting involved down there in the North Freo tent. They'll be getting louder and louder if the North Freo side are able to stay in front. Plenty of drinks flowing down there as there's a boundary throw in again. Numbers all around the contest. Quick forward. I didn't quite see where that came from. It's going to land right on the goal line. They'll compete. Umpire says no, it was touched. Right, field umpire just wants to come in and seek clarification. Goal umpire was in the perfect spot. He said that was touch war. That's why we had a bit of a wait at the start for them. Worth their wait, these guys.
Absolutely
in the perfect spot, that goal umpire there to make the call, wasn't he?
He was indeed. I think that was Riley Torrijos that's just gone and barreled that one from the stoppage as North Fremantle go and kick it out. Good, long, clearing kick over the top and well marked there by Tyrant. Campbell Tyrant, the wingman, just goes to play on there. Good body work there at the front. Almost knocked down there by DeAndre as North Freo try and get the ball inside, but well picked up by West Coast. Good hands there, just able to slow the ball down there and picked up by the 62 it was. No, but good tackle and good pressure there, just trying to hack the ball forward. Once again, it is Krause. He's been one of the best for West Coast so far today, just kicks it down the line, but the player from West Coast falls over and straight into the arms of Tom Heenan.
Been solid down there, big Tommy Heenan.
So Heenan goes long down the line. This could be a good kick. Oh, I can't quite mark it. Was Jason Gerard, and it's gone out of bounds.
Not much wind to speak of, really, is there? Ball carrying both ends. It's a thumping kick down there from Heenan. Would have gone the best part of 55, 60 metres.
Oh, if it was windy, mate, you'd know because I'd be whinging about it at the moment as the umpire throws the ball in again. Delafranca knocks that one through as two players go through that stoppage. No one able to take a clean possession as it is Stacks on the Mills. And 8 minutes gone now in this second half. No goals added, but North Freo leading this one 3-1-19. West Coast 0 goals, 3 behinds. So umpire throws it up again. Well picked up by North Freo. Shot on goal, and that one's gone out of bounds.
It's to see North Freo try to manufacture here from a forward stoppage. Looks like it'll be Putland in the ruck. Been really good Putland in the first quarter. They'll be up against Delafranca again. He's working tirelessly for West Coast, but who's going to tap this down? Who's going to be able to shark it? Big Delafranca works his body to the front, gives his defence first use, trying to scrap it out of there. Good handball in there. North Fremantle numbers everywhere around the footy there. Try and burst clear. It's Feeney. Snaps towards the goal square. Contest up in the goal square. Knocked through again. Great spoil. Nick Inserti. Been really solid so far, the left-footed defender for West Coast, and he'll look to bring the ball back in and wants to go to the outer side. He plays it on. Big thumping kick down in the middle. Ashby will fly. Ball gets knocked to the ground. Ashby soccers it down. Feeney's there for North Fremantle. Goes to ground. West Coast players all around him. Umpire said we'll throw it up here, right in the middle almost of Gil Fraser Reserve. Almost halfway through the second quarter, about 16 minutes to go. Grubelich knocks it down. North Fremantle player just soccers it here out towards the broadcast side of the oval. West Coast defence looking to get back on the football there. It's Luckman, the captain. Oh, great turn there by Gerard. Goes inside 50. Smart option. Oh, fantastic spoil. Really, really strong effort down there from the player. Well, we don't know who he is, Ward, but what a fantastic spoil by the West Coast half-back down there. Saved what would have been a certain mark for Musica and a shot on goal.
Yeah, number 38, absolute blinder of a spoil there, and would have been a few people, the Chase Held spoils back in the day would have been very, very proud of that one as the umpire goes to throw the ball in again. Good knock down there by Delafranca. Players trying to run through that contest there, but hack kick forward by West Coast. Good hands there, not able to be picked up. It's gone to Matt Hill. Hill just hacks it around the body. Another inside 50 there, and a good mark going back with the flight of the ball was Delafranca. Almost plays on. Now he decides to now. Delafranca just goes long and strong. One of those players is Ashby. He didn't mark it though, and it was the number, I think, 47. Possibly for West Coast there. Just kicks it long again. Ashby able to get to the contest this time. Good work through the pack that way Oh, kick off the ground and the ball's just popped down. It's gone to Mitch Anderson. So Anderson going through the middle of the ground ends up hitting up the play in McGrath. So, geez, it is getting absolutely dark out there at the moment. Light's starting to come into play. And great kick inside 50. Cooper can't quite take the mark. West Coast come out the other way, and it is a good kick just to the advantage of the player in Lincoln Brown, but goes out of bounds just on the outer side of the ground.
Geez, thumping kick from Lockie McGrath, wasn't it? Right to the perfect side. Unfortunately, Cooper did their everything, protected the drop zone, just wasn't able to take the mark. But no goals yet, but entertaining second quarter. And Grublich and Delafranca go up again. Delafranca knocks the footy down. North Freo in there, though, through Feeney, I think it is. Adam Feeney. Handball out there. Numbers all around the contest. Inserties in there again for West Coast. And we'll have another bowl up on that far side of the oval here from the broadcast. As Ward said before, getting a bit gloomy down here. Grublich knocks it down. West Coast clearing kick. Might have been Hinchcliffe. But over the back, it is Mascos again, just reading the play beautifully. They look to come through the middle of Gil Fraser Reserve. North Fremantle, really aggressive ball movement. Hitting the ball hard again was McGrath. Saw him dish it off before. Quick kick from Brown, Jonas Brown, but dropping back again. Is that man Krause, I think it is, Ward, and he's been very steady all day. Krause just hits the ball up into the middle there. Guglamana, need to see him a little bit more. Guglamana's kick smothered there. Great smother there from Corrier. Turns the footy over. North Freo should have numbers out everywhere. Unfortunately not a great option. And West Coast just chopping it off. Switching it out half back to O'Shea. Here's O'Shea driving the ball into the middle now of Gil Fraser Reserve and Tom Ledger. Ledger, really good ball user usually. Spots the target. Inside 50 they go. Looking for a leading target. Could have been held. Umpire. Yes, he was, he said. And that's a free kick down there to the coach, McHugh. And very, very smart ball movement there from West Coast, Ward. If the coach is on, you kick it to him, don't you?
Mate, you do indeed, but just really good movement there by Ledger. Perfect kick over the top to Guglielmana, and McHugh sits there and takes a mark inside 50 for what will be their, hopefully their first goal of the game, and to try and bring back that margin.
Responsibility sits with the coach. McHugh comes in from about 40 metres out. Umpire moves a little bit, pushes to the right though, and it'll only be a behind.
I'll tell you what, if you happen to be listening in any of those cars on the opposite side of the ground, I'd love to have those lights off. It's made it pretty hard to see that one coming through, but I'll tell you what, it'd be interesting to see if any car lights actually go off, mate. At least we know we've got a couple of people pretending to listen to us, so that'd be amazing.
What else would you want to do, Ward? I hope they're listening and tuned in. None of that 92.9 stuff. Get onto us here at the footy and listen to the call we're trying to bring you tonight.
I'll definitely at least hold on until the Dockers game.
Absolutely. Try and have a bit of fun with the call as well and bring everything we can. But, yeah, great call, Ward. Those headlights are very, very frustrating, but we'll see West Coast with a free kick. And it should be a shot on goal from 25 metres out. Can't quite pick up who it is.
I think it could be one of those imaginary numbers that we don't know. It might be 62, I think, possibly. As he goes on, set shot on goal. Could it be the first for West Coast? It should have been. It could have been, but it's not. Another point on the board for West Coast. That is number 5. The North Freo lead this contest 3 goals to 20. West Coast just the 5 behinds. And look, we've now gone about 13 and a half minutes in this second quarter.
Yeah, scoring's dried up for North Fremantle as well this quarter. Need to continue to find a way forward.
Jeez, and Matt Hill's gone a long way as he brings it out of defence there, but they link up well. Finds Jonas Brown onto the left boot, right into the middle of the ground. We'll see how it lands. Oh, good courage there by the player in Musica. Just tries to knock forward and then tries to barrel through. Good follow-up work by that play there. North Freo looking desperate, trying to bring the ball out, but so are West Coast. Good up and under kick there. How will it sit? Matt Hill underneath. Good pressure from both sides. It bounces out that far side. The number 40 for West Coast trying to chase it there. Good pressure. And the ball goes out of bounds on that far side.
Yeah, really liked Heenan's game so far. He's been in front, hitting the ball really hard there, the defender for North Fremantle. He's been great so far.
So umpire with the ball in the hand again. 10 minutes to go in this second quarter. North Freo all over it at the moment. Good drop kick forward there. Sits really well. Well done there. Oh, absolutely elite hands off. Kicks inside 50. How does it bounce? It bounces terribly and off to the far side. And That was Matty Marino. Had probably a bit more time on his case there, and probably could have put that one straight through the big sticks, but it's not to be.
Yeah, needed to do better there, didn't he, Ward? Take those opportunities when you're down the bottom of the ladder and at home in a game like that. Just wasn't able to even hit the score, but anyway, up we go again.
So the umpire throws it in. It's the 21 this time.
Lockie McGrath, I think it is.
I think it is. A couple of undersized ruckmen there as West Coast look to try and clear it out. Good forward pressure from North Fremantle. We'll have another stoppage. We're probably 30 metres out from North Fremantle's goal. So umpire throws it up again. This time knocked out. Hinchcliffe off his right boot, just long down the line. Great mark going back with the flight of the ball this time from that player on the outer side. Oh, spoiled off the mark there. Needed to go back the extra couple of steps. That could have been thrown by West Coast. No, says the umpire. He's decided to let it play, and that's been happening most of the day. As North Freo go and kick it up high, almost as high as the lights here. No mark taken. Ball spills to the bottom of the pack. You got Feeney waiting just on the outside. And the umpire will once again come in and grab the ball and ball it up 45 metres out, straight in front from North Fremantle's goal.
Pretty steady rain now starting to fall out there, making it a bit slippery, but Delafranca just pushes his man out of the way and slaps it down, but in there's the North Fremantle player, not able to move. Good tackle there from West Coast defender in O'Shea, and we'll have another stoppage here. Delafranca probably get first hands down again, he does. McHugh. Guglamana, it was at half back. Big scrubbing kick out wide. They'll hit the contest hard. Hill again out there. Goes to ground. West Coast got the numbers. Can't quite see who it is there, but Soccer in the ground. Inside 50. Smart Soccer. And there he is, the big man.
Good old number 16.
We don't know who he is, so we'll call him the big man. That makes sense, but can he do what his friends haven't been able to do so far and go back and put one through the big sticks? 5 points so far, West Coast. This one will be a really handy goal. If anyone knows who he is, let us know, but let's see how he goes. The big fella's going to kick it from about 48 metres out. Goal umpire does not move, steps a step back and straight over his head. That's the first of the day for West Coast, number 16. Fantastic goal. And West Coast get there first. Late in the second quarter down here at Gil Fraser Reserve.
Look, well done by West Coast there. Finally getting on one on the board, and it's actually taken them 42 minutes now in this contest to get their first goal. And look, probably not playing like a team that's still fighting for a spot in the finals. North Freo definitely going like a team that's really wanted to get their first of the season. But look, in the end, the margin's only 9 points, and there's still plenty of time left to go in this half and in this game.
Tell you what, Ward, I'd be spewing if I was a player and I kicked a goal and my name wasn't in the list because I wouldn't be able to see it the next day. So that's why we kick goals, isn't it? So anyway, we'll do our best to bring you the action, but big Delafranca goes up again. Grublich knocks the ball down. West Coast, Hinchcliffe just trying to hunt the ball down to Mitchell. Mitchell dispossessed, could have dropped it. Umpire said, yes, you did, holding the footy. North Freo looked to go fast, but that was Baxter Jones, but the umpire said, no, you need to come back. Kick the ball from behind the mark, and it might even be Grigson. No, it's going to be Feeney to put the ball inside 50, but it's given West Coast time to get down there, and big Delafranca in the hole, but puts the ball inside. Poor option, but bounced off the chest there of the West Coast player. Here's the danger here for West Coast. Just grab it. Oh, high tackle could have been. Yes, it was. Matty Marino. Good contest. Kraus came in hard. He's been tough all game, but Marino, the little fella, felt every bit of that, and he's got a free kick right on the junction. Jesus, it'd almost be a miracle kick from here, Ward, given the conditions.
Oh, I wouldn't. Look, our drawer was able to draw a free kick there, and I reckon we might see a few more of those in the second half. So Marino sets it up, and within a couple of seconds of it kicking it, the umpire was already making the signal out of bounds on the full, unfortunately, as West Coast go to reload and try and get out of defence.
Yeah, the little players today have certainly milked those knee-dropping ones. I was watching Jack Ginnivan spend half his day on his knees today, dropping Ward, hitting free kicks left, right and centre. He's probably lucky he's still got a head on his shoulders, I think, after today's game, Jack. But
I think I'll leave that one alone, I reckon.
Yeah,
mate.
It's those small players that just able to drop to those knees and get those high contacts, and it's a tough one for the umpires because they've got to make a split-second call. But
actually, did you see any footage? There was a bit of thing from training during the week at Collingwood. He was actually showing how to draw a high free kick.
Yeah, he did it about 8 times today, I reckon. And he got the eye of the crowd every single time. But anyway, away we go back to the footy here, and 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. And Here's again through that man. McGrath just kicks it long and wide on the far side of the broadcast. And there'll be a boundary throw in again over there. I think it is, or it might have gone out in the full. The West Coast player just runs through the car park to retrieve the footy.
Looks like it's going to be a throw in. No, free kick to West Coast.
O'Shea, I think it is, looking to switch. Doesn't really know what to do. He's in two minds, O'Shea, but ends up pumping it out to the outer wing out there. Good spoil was from Brown from North Fremantle. Matty Hill gets the ball back, just scrubs it inside 50. They'll all come out the footy. Cooper's there from North Fremantle, can't keep his feet. West Coast defence coming through. Again, Brad Cooper dangerous. Corrier's in there. Really good tackle, North Freo forwards. Adam Corrier, Brad Cooper just locking it in. We'll get another stoppage late in the second quarter here at Gil Fraser Reserve. North Freo searching for their first goal of the quarter.
As the umpire throws it up again and knocked down by Della Franca. Players just trying to kick the ball forward. One of those was Putland, hacked around the body this time by the captain in Luckman. The umpire has found a free kick, and I think that's going to go to West Coast. Has indeed as a holding free kick. And West Coast just trying to chip the ball forward. Hinchcliffe just finds it on that outer wing. So Clint Hinchcliffe with the ball will just play on and try and get a bit of distance. Kicks it long down the line to the big fella there. Number 16 just goes over the top. Well roved there. Good tackle pressure from North Fremantle. They're able to cause the turnover, and here they come out of defence. Good work through the middle of the ground, and another barrel forward. Does it go over the top? Oh, Della Franca drops that one behind that he should have taken. Ball knocked forward again. Good spoil over the top by Diggle, I think it was. But West Coast grabbed the ball. Good tackle again. And he has paid holding the ball. Well done by North Fremantle. I think that might have been Jakey Diggle again.
Yeah, great contest, great tenacity, North Freo. Jake Diggle there in the half-back flank. Wins the footy back with 3 minutes to go in the second quarter for North Fremantle. Umpire says play on Jack. Goes out wide, pushes the ball. It's that Matty Hill. Plays on now. Hill with the ball on the far wing. He'll look to go back inside 50 again. Della Franca's there. They'll all fly. There he is, a little fella. Cooper again. Oh, rough tackle. Good strong stuff there from the West Coast defence. Umpire comes straight in quickly to break this up. As numbers everywhere here. North Freo forward line. Now hear a whistle off the ball. They played a free kick here, Ward. I can't quite see. Wait on, there's a bit going on. I think there might be a card.
There is indeed. I can see the umpire
coming here for someone.
Into his back pocket.
The umpire just off the ball, just played a free kick and is reaching for a yellow card. He is indeed. And a 50-metre penalty as well, it looks like, going to West Coast. So, assuming it's a North Freo player who's been carded here, Ward.
Yeah, look, that would make sense, I would have thought. I actually thought it was a West Coast player to start with.
Looks like it's Big Putland, I think it might be, coming off, is it?
Does he look a bit worse for wear as he's coming off as well? No, maybe not. I thought he was holding a hand or a wrist there.
Oh, you don't want this to cost you late in the second quarter when you're North Fremantle been battling hard all game, and looks like it's at least a 50-metre penalty. It's going to go to West Coast here, and it might well be.
Oh, it's a red.
It's a red card. Okay, well that's it for Campbell Putland tonight. Then we're not sure really what was happening there, but it must have been pretty bad to get a red card. And after a fantastic first quarter, that'll be him for the night, Ward.
That's got me absolutely shocked as West Coast go and kick the ball inside 50 there. Players absolutely fly there. Ball comes down. Hinchcliffe tries to put his body over the ball there. Good pressure there. No one able to pick it up. Umpire's seen something there. It's going to be a free kick. Definitely a bit of a feeling in this contest at the moment as we start to tick down to about a minute left in this first quarter. And we're going to have another card, I think.
Another red card, is it? I think it is. It is another red card.
And the umpire's just trying to get this game under control at the moment. The bit going on, 2 red cards in the first half.
I think that might be Doikers. Levi Doikers, that's been red carded. He's got the 53 on. I think we thought he had 24, but I think that's him, Ward. And it's all happening down here at Gil Fraser Reserve. Why would you be anywhere else, as we said? More cards than a soccer game down here at the moment, which is a bit unfortunate, but umpire does need to take control. Whatever's happening there, we didn't quite see, but you don't get a red card easily.
No,
this level of football.
Definitely right, mate. And speaking of soccer games, almost the same score as a soccer game at the moment. It's been hard to score goals at the moment. 3 goals to 1 at the moment. And look, I reckon we're almost going to tick down to half-time here very, very soon. As the umpire throws the ball back again.
No one's really sure here what's happening, but both sides look to be down a player now. We'll get on with it.
And half-time out at Gill Fraser Reserve. And I have to admit it's a bit of a subdued feeling as our players come off the ground at the moment. They now both of the realisation that they've lost a player each, as we see the coach in Anthony Rock go straight to the change rooms there. Players just rolling past each other. No ill feeling at the moment. They know there's probably no point. They don't want any more red cards. But as we go to the half-time break, it is North Fremantle leading this contest. They're 3 goals, 2-20. No goals in that quarter, but West Coast able to put one on the board. And they are 1 goal, 5-11. Goal scorers for both sides. Jack Musica, Brad Cooper and Campbell Putland are the goal scorers for North Fremantle. Only goal scorer so far is the big man, number 16 for West Coast. Hope you're enjoying this broadcast of the round 13 clash between North Fremantle and West Coast out at Gill Fraser Reserve. Don't go anywhere. We'll come and see you after a very short break.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Filming Footy. In the last 4 years, Filming Footy has become the single largest provider of vision for grassroots football in Australia.
This game is very important for Trinity Aquinas, Brett. They're sitting 6th with 5 wins and 6 losses.
With an average of 150 matches filmed every weekend, leagues, clubs, players, families and supporters are able to watch local footy, either live or on a replay network.
The North Beach Company sitting on top with 2 clear wins, whereas Fremantle CBC sitting in 5th.
In 2022, it is our aim to have every league across Western Australia filmed and have the match of the round live streamed.
This is marked by Trinity Aquinas, brings the ball to the ground. Umpire's call play done. Chant of handballs, he was impressive.
The player there in Michael Wright, he goes by hand to Harry Taylor. Harry Taylor throws it on his left boot, shoots on goal. And Harry Taylor's got his first in a Northampton jumper. And a good way for the champion to start the game. Harry Taylor.
Filming Footy, live stream and game day recording specialists. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Filming Footy. In the last 4 years, Filming Footy has become the single largest provider of vision for grassroots football in Australia.
This game is very important for Trinity Aquinas, Brett. They're sitting 6th with 5 wins and 6 losses.
With an average of 150 matches filmed every weekend, leagues, clubs, players, families and supporters are able to watch local footy, either live or on a replay network.
The North Beach Company sitting on top with 2 clear wins, whereas Fremantle CBC sitting in 5th.
In 2022, it is our aim to have every league across Western Australia filmed and have the match of the round live streamed.
This is marked by Trinity Aquinas, brings the ball to the ground. Umpire's call play done. Chant of handballs, he was impressive.
The player there in Michael Wright, he goes by hand to Harry Taylor. Harry Taylor throws it on his left boot, shoots on goal. And Harry Taylor's got his first in a Northampton jumper. And a good way for the champion to start the game. Harry Taylor.
Filming Footy, live stream and game day recording specialists. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Filming Footy. In the last 4 years, Filming Footy has become the single largest provider of vision for grassroots football in Australia.
This game is very important for Trinity Aquinas, Brett. They're sitting 6th with 5 wins and 6 losses.
With an average of 150 matches filmed every weekend, leagues, clubs, players, families and supporters are able to watch local footy, either live or on a replay network.
The North Beach Company sitting on top with 2 clear wins, whereas Fremantle CBC sitting in 5th.
In 2022, it is our aim to have every league across Western Australia filmed and have the match of the round live streamed.
This is marked by Trinity Aquinas, brings the ball to the ground. Umpire's call play done. Chan of handballs, he was impressive.
The player there in Michael Wright, he goes by hand to Harry Taylor. Harry Taylor throws it on his left boot, shoots on goal, and Harry Taylor's got his first in a Northampton jumper, and a good way for the champion to start the game. Harry Taylor.
Filming Footy, live stream and game day recording specialists. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Filming Footy. In the last 4 years, Filming Footy has become the single largest provider of vision for grassroots football in Australia.
This game is very important for Trinity Aquinas, Brett. They're sitting 6th with 5 wins and 6 losses.
With an average of 150 matches filmed every weekend, leagues, clubs, players, families and supporters are able to watch local footy, either live or on a replay network.
The North Beach Company sitting on top with 2 clear wins, whereas Fremantle CBC sitting in 5th.
In 2022, it is our aim to have every league across Western Australia filmed and have the match of the round live streamed.
This is marked by Trinity Aquinas, brings the ball to the ground. Umpire's call play done. Chan of handballs, he was impressive.
The player there in Michael Wright, he goes by hand to Harry Taylor. Harry Taylor throws it on his left boot, shoots on goal, and Harry Taylor's got his first in a Northampton jumper, and a good way for the champion to start the game. Harry Taylor.
Filming Footy, live stream and game day recording specialists. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Filming Footy. In the last 4 years, Filming Footy has become the single largest provider of vision for grassroots football in Australia.
This game is very important for Trinity Aquinas, Brett. They're sitting 6th with 5 wins and 6 losses.
With an average of 150 matches filmed every weekend, leagues, clubs, players, families and supporters are able to watch local footy, either live or on a replay network.
The North Beach Company sitting on top with 2 clear wins, whereas Fremantle CBC sitting in 5th.
In 2022, it is our aim to have every league across Western Australia filmed and have the match of the round live streamed.
This is marked by Trinity Aquinas, brings the ball to the ground. Umpire's call played on. Chan of handballs, he was impressive.
The player there in Michael Wright, he goes by hand to Harry Taylor. Harry Taylor throws it on his left boot, shoots on goal, and Harry Taylor's got his first in a Northampton jumper, and a good way for the champion to start the game. Harry Taylor.
Filming Footy, live stream and game day recording specialists.
And here we are back here at Gil Fraser Reserve. Absolutely soaking conditions now as we go to start this third quarter. North Fremantle, though, leading the game. 3 goals, 2-20. West Coast, 1 goal, 5-11. I'll tell you what, mate, if you're in the change rooms at halftime, it would have been pretty tough trying to get motivated to come out for the second half.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's one of those really just winter's nights of footy, isn't it, where, yeah, you probably don't want to come back out, but you sort of have to. And if you're North Fremantle, you're 9 points in front, so you want to get your first win of the year. So it's all okay to hit your first contest, Ward, but it certainly takes a bit of giving and a bit willing to get out there on nights like tonight.
And look, just to cover a couple of other games that we've had around today due to the latest start here, we do have some results in so far. So North Beach and Scarborough. And North Beach have ended up getting over the line 6 goals, 8-44. Scarborough 3 goals, 2-20. Another game as well, and University just keep rolling on at the moment. 7 goals, 7-49. They've beaten TAs, 3 goals, 5-23. So that's a great result for University, and look, really starting to challenge now and consolidated their spot in the top 5. Last game we had finished up with CBC, just back to finding some form. 12 goals, 13-85, which is a massive score in these conditions, beating Bassendean 4 goals to 26. But back with the action here. Hopefully enjoy this second half out at Gil Fraser Reserve as the umpire throws it up again, and Delafranca able to take that one out. No one able to pick it up though. Good follow-up work this time by Delafranca as the players go through there, and no easy possessions here at all. I reckon we've had about 5 missed kicks in the middle of the ground already. Good clearing kick. No, none this time, and it is finally picked up by the player there from West Coast. Hacks it around his body. Almost an inside 50. Just kick forward there. Goes to the big fella, number 16 there. Quick hands. Goes forward, and the ball is knocked out of bounds, and finally had an inside 50 from West Coast nice and early in this quarter.
Yep, so number 16 is big Riley Reese Turner, big truck. Apparently they call him down here. He's the goal kicker for West Coast. It's going to get very hard to see over here as these conditions come in. Boundary throw in again. Delafranca tapped it down. Musica just throws it on the right foot. Ball goes out wide and far out here at Gil Fraser Reserve and knocked out of bounds for a throw in. They're right on the river down here at Gil Fraser, so really testing conditions, and that wind's coming in, just blowing probably right to the left across the ground to that far side where the ball is now. Ward, you think it'll be out there a fair bit this second half, won't you?
Yeah, look, absolutely right. It's going to be tough for players and commentators and spectators alike. Hopefully you're tuning in and watching as the umpire throws it in there. Delafranca just able to knock it forward there, but kicked inside 50 again. No one able to take that mark. Ball bouncing around. North Freo just trying to clear it out there. Pressure is good. Hack kick off the ground on player in the right place at the right time and takes that mark for North Fremantle. Goes and plays on that was Musica. Kicks it up the ground there. Turnover kick though, and the ball goes out of bounds on that far side.
Getting busy, Jack Musica. Probably his sort of conditions, I would have thought. Have a big smile on his face when you're that sort of size and night like tonight. But he's getting really busy in under, working really hard for his team.
Yeah, and look, North Fremantle seem to have quite a few of those very similar midfielders as well, which I think might suit them in this second half as the umpire throws it up again. West Coast just trying to bring the ball forward again on that outer side. No clean possession again. Flicked inside there. Umpire plays play on. Good tackle pressure from both sides. And no clean possession again. And players just absolutely flying everywhere. It does look like a genuine roaming maul, but the umpire just happy to let it go. Finally says, I'm going to have to come in and intervene, boys. And we'll ball up again.
You wouldn't have thought there'd be many goals this half without being wise man, but every goal's going to be worth its weight in gold down here in these conditions. And umpire says play on wasn't 15. North Freo looking to rebound off half back. Umpire said holding the ball is a very quick call there, and looks like it'll be a free kick to West Coast. Now to side, it might be Krause. No, 50 metres now.
Jeez, and a 50 metre is absolutely huge this evening.
It is a big decision, I think, from the field umpire. I'm not sure what it was. I think the players might have been a little bit confused as to whose free kick it was. But anyway, West Coast should capitalise here. Free kick, and I'll have a shot on goal from about 25 metres out, kicking into a pretty strong breeze, but should be able to make do here. And I think it is number 28. Don't have him in the list, unfortunately, so another no name, but let's see what he can do. Can he bridge the gap for West Coast? Comes in 25 metres out. Deliberate approach to the car horns down here. Umpire does a little bit of work, but he's pretty happy with it. That's a goal to West Coast. The third quarter to number 28 for West Coast.
And just a super important goal then for them in the context of this game. 2 goals, 5-17 now at West Coast. North Fremantle still with a 3-point lead, 3 goals to 20. We've only got about 4 minutes though in this third quarter, and look, as the rain continues to pour down there, and we can see a slight breeze obviously, you know, going right the way across the ground and probably favouring the end that North Fremantle are going to slightly. But look, let's see if they're able to hack it forward, and 3 cars on the other side in unison end up turning on their lights there. That was amazing.
I know, with a flat battery over there, might be wise to turn them off forwards, and we can see as well. But away they go in the middle. Delafranca trying to follow up his work, just goes to ground there as the captain, the coach, McHugh, umpire swirling around. He said, yep, he didn't make any effort to give it out. That's holding the footy. North Fremantle will take the kick in the middle of the ground. And it'll be Corrier. He's been tackling all game. Adam Corrier, see what he can do by foot. Goes to put the ball inside 50 for North Fremantle. Numbers fly everywhere. West Coast defenders, though, playing in front. That's that man Inserti again. The left footer, Nick Inserti. He's been really strong down there for West Coast. He goes to play under the outer side. Drives the ball long. Thick rain everywhere. Hill just pushes the man under. Wasn't able to mark the footy, but North Fremantle numbers out everywhere. Quick scrub of the ball forward. Just trying to gather below his knees. Everyone in over the footy. And we'll have another throw up. Just half forward line for North Fremantle Football Club here at Gil Fraser Reserve, Perth Footy League game of the day. Conditions hampering a little bit, but we've still got a very good contest for you. Umpire throws it up again. Couldn't quite get his kick in again. Quick kick forward from Grublich was offered. Grubbard, another soccer kick forward. Who's in front? West Coast forwards meeting the ball first. Bodies in there everywhere. It's hard to see who's in under there, but the umpire's in a good position. And he said we'll throw it up again, Ward. And how many stoppages are we going to see in this second half?
Oh, at least 473, I reckon, mate. But we're now 40 metres out from the North Fremantle goal. The umpire throws it up again. Good spike punch forward there. North Freo trying to put the pressure on there. Head over the footy. Could have been hold. No, says the umpire, and I think they're going to let a lot go in this second half. I reckon, as we mentioned, there's going to be the odd sneaky high tackle. And that might be what gets the odd opportunity on goal. But once again, the umpire has the ball. Just clearing out and waiting for the 2 ruckmen to nominate, and they do. And good knock forward by Delafranca. Krause just goes to try and pick that one out. The ball flips out there. No clean possession, but good soccer off the ground. Well done there by that player. Just going the quick hands out, and that's Hinchcliffe. Goes to gather the ball, but drops. Ball's gone back the other way, and North Fremantle are able to pick it up. But once again, turned over, and that's the captain there in McHugh. North Fremantle and Hill. Hill just goes to hack it inside. That's an absolute grubber of a kick, but it is perfect. Off the ground.
Cooper.
Oh, and just out to the left-hand side, and could have been a snag of the day contender there for sure.
Yeah, Brad Cooper swooped on that. The left foot soccer, just unable to hit the target. North Freo chasing their first goal since quarter time. This game desperately needs some goals, but Inserti brings the ball out wide now to this side of the ground. Delafranca playing in front, been really good so far. The big fella, hasn't he? For West Coast. Big Blair Delafranca grew up in Southerners down in Pemberton. He's used to these conditions, and he drives the ball up towards centre wing. Ashby flies. So does Diggle. Punches it down. Diggle in there again. Handballing back. McGrath unable to take possession. There's Mascos. Just scrubs it forward on the right foot. Big Delafranca again getting back to Ruckman below his knees. Really effective. Just pumps the ball forward again, and they'll fly. And there's McHugh, the big-bodied midfielder. McHugh looks to square it up into the middle of Gil Fraser Reserve. It's a dangerous kick, but works well for the coach, and out they go. On the far side here, it might be O'Shea in driving rain, puts the ball inside 50. North Freo defence in front. Snapped out of there by Feeney, I think it is, and the ball goes out the far side, and I can't see anything out there at all, Ward, except for a couple of headlights flashing their way at us.
Yeah, they are. There's a couple of SOS calls coming in, I think, from that far side with the odd headlight that's flashing, but really tough conditions out there for the players as well. And look, you absolutely feel for them. There's going to be some sore bodies, but both of them are fighting hard in this third quarter here at the moment. 9 minutes gone, and it's North Fremantle still with that slender lead as North Freo just try to go forward again, hacked off the ground and try to knock the ball forward there. Absolutely emptied out forward line there for North Fremantle, and a good chip kick around the body there, lands in the lap of number 37 in Lincoln Brown.
Well, numbers
just
out
goes
here.
to kick forward, and here they go. Will they go inside 50? They do. Good kick by Finley. Player at the front of the pack there as the ball comes out. Well trapped there, but good work there by North Fremantle. Once again, it's going to be Finley. Good kick
Great
inside
option.
50, and just took his time, and it lands in the lap of the big man there in Lee Ashby.
Yeah, great composure from young Nick Finley. Just stopped, assessed, lowered his eyes, and saw big man Ashby. We said it probably wasn't going to be his day today, and has had limited looks, but let's see what he can do here from 40 metres out. Wind's probably blowing right to left here. If you're watching on the broadcast, Big Ashby comes in for West Coast. Just starts a bit further out to the left, and North Freo will punch that one through. Make the most of that one, and we'll kick the ball back in now through Jack Diggle. He plays on, doesn't waste any time. Diggle goes straight down the middle of Gil Fraser Reserve, looking for a contest. Ball goes, evades everyone. Here it is. It's Brown, I think it is. No, it was McGrath. Pumps the ball inside 50. What have we got here? Numbers everywhere. Gerard wasn't able to get there. Here's Cooper. Brad Cooper on the left foot. Grabs the ball. Cooper has hit the post.
Oh, absolutely brilliant play there from North Fremantle. It was well done by Diggle. Just knew to go through the middle of the ground. And once he went through there, you almost knew it was going to skid and they were going to get that run on. But unlucky by Cooper and North Fremantle there.
Great defensive ball movement, wasn't it, from full back? They just roll the dice and numbers out everywhere. Ward, little guys getting to work. It was great to see in these conditions.
Absolutely right, and good tackle there as North Fremantle are just able to cause that turnover. And once again, it's a repeat entry. Ball goes inside there. Good spoil out on that far side. Cooper trying to chase there. Will they keep the ball in? They do indeed, just I reckon. The umpire plays it. North Freo, tough conditions to see, and snapped around the body and out of bounds on the full. So just over 10 minutes gone now. This third quarter, North Fremantle 3 goals, 3-21. West Coast 2 goals, 6-18.
Starting to puddle up out here with this rain. It's going to get even harder to pick up that ball cleanly. Lots of puddles starting to form on the surface here. Gil Fraser Reserve, so really tough for the players. Even tougher for us, but North Freo player there just marking the footy in front. Can't quite see who it is. About 54 metres out, so left footer. It might be McGrath. Goes long to the goal square. Who's going to fly there? They all go up. And big punch out of bounds there. I think it might have been in Surdy again down there. Ward, the defender for West Coast, with a big strong fist, and we'll have another throw in.
Yeah, look, North Freo starting to look dangerous at the moment. They know they've got a little bit more of that wind advantage in this quarter. And look, if they can just get their hands on the ball and hack it forward, hopefully that pressure can get them another goal as the umpire throws in it again. Player going through that pack. Not able to take good, clean possession, but good to see his head over the footy. And the umpire comes in and grabs it again for another ball up.
Yeah, desperately need a goal from this North Freo. A little bit of a buffer back on West Coast, working very, very hard both sides.
So the umpire throws it up again. The 18 for North Freo. That could have been in the back, I reckon, and it is. That's a free kick there. That is going to be a free kick to the North Fremantle player. He just did really well to get his head over the footy and end up landing in his back here. And we'll look, see if we can pick out who that free kick is to as he goes to turn around, and it is Brad Cooper with a free kick for North Fremantle. Cooper already kicked one today, the first of the game, and let's see if he's able to knock through a second for what will be an important goal for North Fremantle. Haven't troubled the goals since the first quarter as Cooper strolls in, kicks it, kicks truly, and that's the first goal for this third quarter for North Fremantle. Second for Brad Cooper, and look, they extend their lead now 3 goals, 3-27. 4 goals, 3-27, I should say. West Coast 2 goals, 6-18. And we've gone probably about 12 or so minutes in this third quarter, and look, good movement there by North Fremantle.
Absolutely, and the big marquee got the chant North Fremantle up, and Brad Cooper's had the last 3 scoring shots. I think his last 2 soccers as well. It's looking really dangerous. He's always at the fall of the ball, Cooper. In the goal square now, the little fella. He said, everyone else get out of the way. I'm going to sit down in the goal square and go one out and be our focal point, and right in front of the marquee too as we go back to the middle. Delafranca and Grublich will go at it again. 50-50 contest. Big Della flicks the ball forward. Good contest again, though. West Coast players just pushing forward. Good handball out. Scrub kick there. Heenan just clears the air of that outer broadcast side. Look at the ball carry with the conditions. Bound jump by working overtime over there, and we'll have another throw in. Just over the halfway mark through the third quarter here. See North Fremantle with a 9-point lead. 4-3-27. West Coast 2-6-18.
And just looking across at some of those other games that we've had today, look, 27 points, that would have won you 3 of those games at the moment. So teams scoring 20 points, 23 and 26. So, look, could be a good lead for North Freo, especially in trying conditions as the umpire throws in again. Griblich able to knock that one down as they try to power through that one. Players trying to kick the ball off the ground. No one able to take a good possession of it. And players tackled, and the umpire will come in and grab it again.
Dare say West Coast will probably go to the end favouring wind, even though the conditions are inclement. Ward, it's probably favouring that left of screen. Then North Freo kicking to at the moment. So another one would be nice for the Magpies.
Let's see what they can do with this last 10 minutes of this third quarter. The umpire circles around again, and once again we'll have another stoppage. So trying conditions, as we've mentioned before. Hopefully you're enjoying the telecast here of this round 13 clash between North Fremantle and West Coast across here at Gil Fraser Reserve as the ball bobbles out of bounds on that outer side.
And need some brave ball sort of movement to try and get that ball back through the corridor. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck on that outer side all evening from here. But Delafranca just working his man under the footy, following up again. Geez, he's been Herculean, the big fella. Pumps the ball in deep. Good contest. McGrath's back there. Heenan too. They're all flying through. North Freo defence resolute. That was Hunter there, just clearing the area for North Fremantle. Here's Mascos. Throws it on the foot quickly. Goes out wide to the outer wing. There's a contest again, and ball will be out of bounds. And bound umpire out there certainly earning his pay this afternoon or this evening. He'll have a sore arm at the end of the night, Ward.
Might he will indeed, and I think a lot of the players are going to be the same way. Might need a few leg warmers at the end of it just to pump themselves up and get ready for hopefully a good night out. As North Freo look to lead this contest at the moment by 9 points. We've got about 9.5 minutes left in this third quarter as the umpire throws it in again. The 2 ruckmen go against it. Griblich able to take this one out this time. Kick inside 50 there. Ball bouncing over the top there. 2 North Freo players going back with it. Good pressure from both sides there. Well done there by North Fremantle. They're able to just go the long clearing kicks. Going to scoot across the ground there. And West Coast just trying to go back the other way. And player just waiting all by himself. Wasn't able to pick it up though. North Fremantle just go to grab it as well. And good pressure from both sides. The ball doesn't come out. Does it go over the line? No, it doesn't. Trying to keep it in. And the ball, I don't think it could be much further away from us than it is at the moment, mate.
No, I completely agree. And said it's going to spend most of the time over there, but the side who can bring the ball back through the middle. It's a brave side who'll probably score, but North Fremantle probably pretty happy to keep the ball on that outer side at the moment, you'd think, and just defend the ground smartly. But another throw in again. These two go at it for the 4,000th time tonight. And Griblich and Delafranca, ball hits the ground. Umpire again said we'll throw it up. Over there on the far side, all the midfielders cracking in hard for both sides as the game's on the line down here. Big Delafranca again knocks the ball down. Could have been a high tackle. Umpire said yes, I think it is. It's going to Torrijos for West Coast, it looks like. He'll get the footy on the far wing. Riley Torrijos over there.
And I was going to say, it feels like the wind is definitely starting to pick up a little bit now as we see that kick really start to hold up. Well done by the West Coast forward at the front of that pack. Couldn't quite take the mark. And that could be, it's going to be a ball up. Could have been holding the ball, but the umpire has let that one go.
Yeah, 7.5 minutes to go in the third quarter down here. Really business time of the game. Any score from here is a bonus. Hinchcliffe in and under, working hard. Clinton Hinchcliffe, but wrapped up there. North Fremantle defence been ever resolute. Look back there, they've got a 2-on-1 in the goal square, set up really strongly here. Coach Anthony Rock looking for his first win of the year. The North Freo side digging in hard at home. Matty Hill been really strong, head over the footy. Numbers all cracking in around the ball though. Bit of a rolling scrum again, as we said before. And you're right, Ward, you said you'd start whinging if that wind comes up. I'm waiting for you to start.
Getting
It is
close, mate. I'm
absolutely
getting
howling
close
down here at the moment.
as the umpire throws it up again, and West Coast just trying to take the ball out of it, but well picked up by the North Fremantle players. They just hack it around the body, trying to get some distance up the line there. West Coast just trying to keep it in, and it goes out of bounds once again on that far side, and feels like we've had that ball over that side now for probably the last 5 minutes or so, I think, and look, it really hasn't gone anywhere. A bit of a stalemate in this third quarter. Umpire throws it in again. Griblich and Delafranca, and look, both of them will go at it now for the rest of the day with Putland out of the game. North Freo just trying to kick it up the line. Good long kick if it stays in. Well done by North Freo. And I think that might have been, was it out of bounds on the full?
Yeah, both sides down. One player, in case you didn't catch that before, with 2 red cards in the second quarter, unfortunately. But both sides equal up there as we see Tommy Ledger come back on the ground for West Coast team. It's right from here, Ward. You really need to try and bring the ball back through the middle if you're going to score. Otherwise, you're just going to keep getting stuck on that outer side. But anyway, let's see what the North Freo side can do in front of the big scoreboard. Not much, it seems, but again, hitting the hard. Is that Mascos? Is it really cleanly hard hitting the contest? Puts the ball inside 50. Numbers everywhere. West Coast coming out hard was Krause again. Numbers all in and around the ball, though. Really well read by Jason Mascos.
And that's perfect. That's all you need, is it's just that individual effort to be able to pick up the ball and kick it to a dangerous position rather than just up the line. Really potentially opens up the game for North Fremantle to get another score.
Yep, forwards need to be in front as always. These conditions even more so. And play the percentages. Give yourself every chance of taking a mark or getting a kick. But anyway, quick kick out. Contest up there. West Coast looking to scrub it out again and be Mascos in front. Contest down. They've got the numbers, North Fremantle. Mascos in there again. Great pick up in there. It's Correa, I think, on the outer side. Wrapped up on 2 West Coast players. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter down here. Still hanging on to a 9-point lead. North Fremantle side. We see Matty Hill just come off for a rest here in front of us at the moment.
So the umpire throws it up against Griblich, goes and has 2 swats at it, able to knock the ball forward about 1.5 metres. West Coast, though, able to hack that one forward there. Good, quick hands there. Well done over the ball by both sides there, and the pressure is still through the roof as the umpire will come in again for another ball up. 4 goals, 3-27 North Fremantle. West Coast 2 goals, 6-18 as the umpire throws it up again. Delafranca knocks that one down, but sharked by North Fremantle. Just hack it forward there. Good forward pressure there, able to just try and roll the ball forward. Head over the footy there. Waiting for that one at the back of the pack was the North Fremantle player. And once again, another stoppage. Play goes down. The umpire says nothing in that, son. Get up and we'll ball it up again.
Keeper still one out in the goal square for North Fremantle. Down there on number 28 it is, the goal kicker. We're not sure who he is, but nervous times for the defence of West Coast.
And look, this is where it's a dangerous kick. Let's see what happens here. West Coast are able to pick it up this time, and it's a 61 in that player in Finlay. Finlay goes and kicks it out. Not his greatest kick though, but he can't be blamed with the conditions. Well done by North Freo, just able to hold the ball up and half that contest there. No one able to take it out. North Freo are this time there. Finds a loose player on the outer side. Kicks down the line. Well done by that player at the front of the pack. Just trying to push it forward here. Once again, it's that player, and I think it was Feeney on that outer side, but turned over. Well done there, and it's just that
again, I think it is.
Good work below the... Oh, has the umpire paid that mark there?
Paid a push, I think. Ward off the ball. It's a mark either way, but again, it's big Delafranca.
Look, he's been absolutely sensational today as Delafranca as he kicks it long down the line. Spoiled over the top by that player there. Quick handball in by West Coast as the player puts his head over the footy, just hacks it forward there. Forward at the front there for West Coast, but well held by the North Fremantle player who just flicks it over the top there. Open player out on the wing. Goes the handball inside, but no, it's a smothered kick off the boot as West Coast try and push this ball forward as well. But once again, for the 100th time this quarter, another stoppage on that outer side of the ground.
I don't get the rotation sometimes, Ward. You got Brad Cooper sitting at full forward. He's come off the ground with 2 minutes 30 to go. He's the most dangerous goal kicker on the ground at the moment for North Freo or forward. And he comes off the ground for a rest. It's a crucial time of the game. You'd leave him out there, wouldn't you?
Oh, well, just quietly, he's not doing a lot just resting forward at the moment either, so I think he's could probably afford to stand there at the moment. But
Bizarre.
Hey, look, I'm not the coach either. As North Freo just go to hack the ball forward there. No one takes that mark. Well done by the player there in, I think it was Heenan, again there for North Freo. Hack forward there, and well done. Great mark there by that player, number 27 in O'Shea for West Coast.
Been great, O'Shea.
So O'Shea just goes long there. Let's see if we can see 2 marks in a row. We can't, but well picked up off the ground by West Coast. Goes the kick inside 50. Dropped mark though, unfortunately. Needed to take that one in tough conditions there as North Fremantle go up the line. And great pressure there by West Coast just to cause that turnover. Umpire says play on. Now I've heard a whistle on that outer side, and he will come in and grab it again. 1.5 minutes to go in this third quarter.
Yeah, it's going to be a big last quarter here at Gil Fraser Reserve. Can North Fremantle bring up their first win of the year, and can West Coast stay in touch with the ladder and get over the top and get the points? We'll wait and see, but 1 minute or so to go here at Gil Fraser Reserve, and North Fremantle got the ball in the outer wing. Numbers everywhere. Players cracking in really hard this evening, just trying to gain any ascendancy they can. West Coast, big scrubber kick's going to go out of bounds on the full. 1 minute to go exactly on the clock here. North Freo have the ball deep in their back half.
Jeez, I'll tell you what, the way that ball's gone, we might not see it again this quarter. That kept going and going and going.
If the player keeps walking any further, Ward, you'll be at the left bank.
Mate, look, you might as well. It's going to be a bit warmer, especially if you're a North Fremantle player and you're holding this 9-point advantage at the moment.
No rush at all, the North Fremantle defence to get this footy back. Wasted a good 30 seconds here retrieving that ball.
I would say used, 30 seconds used.
Used?
Yep.
Fair enough, you're a nicer man than me, Ward, but anyway.
So kicks the ball along down the line at the moment. Probably one last chance to score from either side at the moment. North Freo really pushing their last opportunity. Almost knocked forward there. And good follow-up play. Smart handball inside, but well done by West Coast just to bring that one through the middle. Still 10 seconds left. Turned over there by North Freo, and let's see how this ball bounces now. Last roll of the dice. Almost going to need a mark inside 50 if they do get it. But it's not going to come to fruition. And that is three-quarter time out here at Gil Fraser Reserve. North Fremantle leading this contest 4 goals, 3-27. West Coast 2 goals, 6-18. Single goal scorers for both sides in that quarter. We had 1-2, the number 28 for West Coast, and another goal for Brad Cooper. So 1 goal each in that quarter. And with a 9-point margin, we're set up for a good last quarter, Mark.
Absolutely, we are. Yeah, we looked for a good contest today. We got one. Just a really strong, contested sort of game now, isn't it? Really willing for both sides. And, you know, the North Freo players, they'll be sniffing this big win. And all the crowd down here were urging them on. It's a cracking last quarter got coming up, Ward.
Absolutely right. Look, go and grab yourself a hot cup of coffee or tea. Sit back down on the couch and join us for the last 25 minutes out here at Gil Fraser Reserve. We'll see you after a short break.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Filming Footy. In the last 4 years, Filming Footy has become the single largest provider of vision for grassroots football in Australia.
This game is very important for Trinity Aquinas, Brett. They're sitting 6th with 5 wins and 6 losses.
With an average of 150 matches filmed every weekend, leagues, clubs, players, families and supporters are able to watch local footy, either live or on a replay network.
The North Beach Company sitting on top with 2 clear wins, whereas Fremantle CBC sitting in 5th.
In 2022, it is our aim to have every league across Western Australia filmed and have the match of the round live streamed.
This is marked by Trini Cornice, brings the ball to the ground. Umpire's call played on. Chant of handballs, he was impressive.
Player there and Michael Wright. He goes by hand to Harry Taylor. Harry Taylor throws it on his left boot, shoots on goal. And Harry Taylor's got his first in a Northampton jumper. And a good way for the champion to start the game. Harry Taylor.
Filming Footy, live stream and game day recording specialists.
And back here to the balmy conditions out here at Gill Fraser Reserve. Hopefully you're enjoying the broadcast across at home at the moment on your couch, as we mentioned. Nice warm cup of tea, coffee, or another beverage of choice. 25 minutes left to go in this contest. North Fremantle looking for their first win of the year. 0-12 coming to this contest. And look, if they win, I think they're going to absolutely blow the top off this joint this evening. Mark, who's your tip going into this last quarter?
Well, I think North Fremantle probably should win. I'm backing in the coach here to get them over the line and defend really hard. But they've been really valiant. Let's hope they get over the line.
So West Coast probably kicking with the breeze in this last quarter, and Hinchcliffe able to take it out there. Good kick forward there. Almost a good pick up there. Looks like cleaner footy to start this last quarter, but maybe it's because it's on this side of the ground to start with. Hacked around the body there. West Coast going inside 50 there. Good spoil at the front there by the Fremantle player. Pick up here by West Coast as Hinchcliffe gets it again. Snaps around the body inside 50. And that is a good mark on the chest by the big fella there from West Coast. And he's going to go back and have the first set shot of this quarter. It's the number 16 from West Coast.
The big truck.
The big truck.
Riley Reese-Turner kicked one tonight. This will test your big fella. Not the conditions. The big man probably wants Ward. Let's see what the truck can do for West Coast.
It almost looked like he was throwing grass up in the air, mate. I don't know if that's going to help you just quietly.
The crowd are giving a bit of feedback too, the big truck.
Love it. Oh.
Well done over there in the beer tent. Just getting vocal, the North Freo locals. They love their club down here. Ward been a powerhouse for a long time, North Fremantle, but a lot of support, as you'll see them getting animated out there.
They're hanging out the front, aren't they, mate? Yep. So ready to rock and roll. And look out to Trucks. He did the right thing. He's just kicked it low and stabbed through it there, but he just missed to the far side as North Fremantle going clear out. Good long kick down the scoreboard side of the ground there. West Coast able to pick this one up again. They'll have another inside 50 there. It's going to go long and strong. Almost a player at the back there. Matty Hill under it. Oh, balls go through again. This could be a trickle, and well done by that player from North Fremantle. But West Coast chipping away very quickly at this lead. That's 2 behinds in the first minute and a half. And North Fremantle's lead just back to 8 points.
And smart move by Big Hunters to knock it through, but obviously can't do that all quarter without scoring down the other end, Ward. So let's hope they keep trying to take the game on, not just defend it. Matty Hill looks to be able to bring the ball back in No, it's Diggle. He is. Kicks it straight down the big fella's throat, and the big truck goes back. Takes a big strong mark for his side. He started well this quarter. Oh, kicks the ball into Musica, it was, from North Fremantle, but it ricochets out wide. West Coast still trying to grab it. Plague scrubs the ball forward, numbers everywhere. Good pick up down there from McGrath. He kicks it wide, but out of bounds on the full.
It'll be interesting who goes to grab this ball out the far side now.
I don't see any North Fremantle defenders chasing after it, Ward. Trying to sock it into the car park or anything, but it's the West Coast forward getting out there quick, smart.
I'll tell you what, we almost lost him out in the trees. Just watch for him. He'll come back past this ute. And he's going to have a shot here, and play there's asked for it. Looks like he's going to be a left footer here, whoever's got the ball at the moment.
Yeah, a bit of smart work from the West Coast forwards. If I'd run that far to collect the footy, I'd want to be having the shot.
And I reckon this could be Hinchcliffe, actually, with the ball.
Backing him in, Ward.
Not from there, unfortunately. He runs around on an angle. Hinchcliffe just around the body. Ooh. And just out to the right-hand side. He did the right thing and almost got there, but, yeah, unlucky finish from Hinchcliffe. 3 behinds on the board, though, for West Coast to start this quarter. And, look, they are really pressing and look to be a danger for North Fremantle in this last quarter.
Most definitely. Pressing hard, West Coast side. Obviously got a plan on how they think they're going to win this game, and North Fremantle can't just try and hold on here. They've got to try and keep finding a way. But Matty Hill to bring the ball back in. Just steps around the big truck. Run a long, long way. Drives the ball, though, into the middle of Gil Fraser. Delafranca couldn't quite mark it. Taps the ball forward. They'll all compete here. Musica goes in hard. Couldn't quite grab it. Everyone's going in after the contest. West Coast just slammed the ball forward. Forward in front, punched again by Diggle it was. Everyone's going in hard out there. As you'd expect, West Coast player just scrubbing the right foot. It's gone out of bounds on the full. There's at least 4 inside 50s, I'd say, in a row here to start this quarter. West Coast has gone 4 minutes. So it's the West Coast players trying to get that footy back. North Fremantle players not showing. Just taking their time, Ward.
Yeah, look, smart by them. And look, it's these repeat entries that are going to be a bit dangerous for them as North Fremantle just try and get some distance down the line there. Spoiled there by the West Coast player. Umpire says play on there. And West Coast probably looking like the most desperate side to start this fourth quarter. They know they've got the wind and they've got the advantage. North Fremantle trying to hold on.
If they want to stay in touch, West Coast, they have to win this game. 2 draws this year have cost them a little bit. 5 wins, 5 losses, 2 draws. So certainly need to win this one tonight if they want to be thereabouts at the end of the year, West Coast.
So the umpire will come in and grab it now. 7 points the margin. 5 minutes gone in this fourth quarter as the umpire throws it up. A big leap there by Gribelich on that far side. Once again, almost goes to another stoppage there as no players are able to get clean possession. The pill will be like an absolute bar of soap at the moment out there on the far side. Good ball movement forward there by Fremantle. And West Coast just tackle out of bounds. And that nice bright scoreboard on the outer side. It's really good for the Gil Fraser reserve. And definitely adds a lot to the atmosphere down here this afternoon.
Great to see, isn't it? Clubs investing in things like that back into their facilities.
Yeah,
helps people like us too, Ward.
Yeah, definitely right, mate. Definitely right. And the umpire's found a free kick there, and it's going to go to North Fremantle.
That man, Musica, is it? Really workmanlike today. Doesn't quite hit his target out there, but North Freo just driving towards half forward. Underneath the footy was Feeney. Numbers all around the footy out there. Umpire said, I can still blow my whistle, I'll throw it up again. And the 2 ruckmen will go battle, as they've done all night. Grubelich, Delafranca, I think it is out there. Grubelich jumping over the top that time, belted the ball forward. Numbers all around the ball. North Freo getting onto it though. Can they create an opportunity? Inside 50. Just tried to overuse it. 1 possession too many probably. Ball's on the ground. Defence in there working hard. North Freo player trying to scrub it forward. Umpire said I'll throw it up again.
Unlucky there by North Freo. Just that 1 extra possession where the ball slipped out of his hands and it could have been right down to Cooper there. It actually comes out to the stoppage now and he's jumped into the middle there. Well done by Cooper. He goes back and forward there as North Freo just trying to come out of there. West Coast there just trying to flip the ball forward. And a long clearing kick just down the line. Pack of players forms. No one able to take it, but North Freo just hack it. That's the spot to kick it right to the middle of the contest. Good push forward. The umpire is going to pick a throw, is he? Or is he going to pick it in the back?
Yeah, he's paid in the back to North Fremantle. Ward, man in front. Got the free kick. And I think it might be Corrier, is it? For North Fremantle. It is Adam Corrier. No, it's
9.
not. It's Matty Marino. So from 40 metres out, this is probably going to drop short, you'd think, or go right to the line. What can he do, Marino? Crucial kick in the game. Comes in for North Fremantle. Shocking kick for Marino. Absolutely horrible, unfortunately. West Coast able to clear already. Oh, up to the wing. Here they go in the fast play. They're through. Pumping the ball inside 50. Numbers out everywhere for West Coast. Working back hard is Hunter. He's in a 2-on-1. Goes to the ground. Great work, Jared Hunter.
Oh, exceptional work there by the backman in Jared Hunter, who's outnumbered 2-on-1 there. It goes the big slide over the line there to save his team a score there.
Just goes to show in the modern day, Ward, a bad kick at half back, how quickly the team can just repel the footy and try and score. And
absolutely screws you over, doesn't it?
Couldn't have asked for a worse result if you were North Fremantle from that kick, unfortunately. And very fortunate to get out of that one. Anyway, still alive down here.
As the umpire throws it in again, the two ruckmen go at it. No one able to take it out this time again. West Coast just looking for a shot on goal. North Fremantle looking to try and clear it out.
Certainly not going to get many looks probably if you're North Fremantle. We certainly have to make the most of them without stating the obvious. But anyway, stoppage there inside 50 for West Coast. Numbers everywhere around the footy. North Freo defence in there really desperate, and they'll clear it again through Hill. Good hands. Just a grubber kick from Musica on that occasion. Couldn't quite clear it out. West Coast snap on goal on the left foot. Numbers everywhere. Umpire said it was touched.
And once again, that was Hinchcliffe on the left foot. Almost putting through another one and looking very dangerous in these conditions in this last quarter. As North Freo once again will go to kick in. And it's been under absolute siege in this last quarter. Once again, goes for distance right to the scoreboard end. Almost a mark at the front by the North Fremantle player, but not taken. West Coast go another repeat inside 50 there. Almost a juggled mark by North Freo. Comes down to the West Coast player there. North Freo just trying to handball it out there. No one able to get clean possession again, and the umpire will come in and grab it. He's actually pulled a free kick out there, and it's going to be a free kick to West Coast on that far side.
Well, Luckman's calling for the footy, the captain on the top of the 50, but no, we'll go to the hot spot and they'll fly.
Goes a long kick inside 50. No one able to take that mark there. Ball still inbounds though. He tries to power through to his big truck. Touched off the boot, I reckon, and another behind on the board to West Coast. 2 goals, 11-23 now. North Fremantle 4-4-28.
Peppering away West Coast. 4 points so far this quarter. North Fremantle only 1 goal since quarter time.
What's the umpire done here?
Player down in the for North Fremantle there. Trainers coming out. I think the umpire stopped the game. Does that mean the clock keeps running here, Ward? We don't play time off, do we?
No, I would say that keeps running at the moment there. I haven't seen the umpire call time off. Looks like he's hurt his knee a little bit at the moment there. Just trying to work out the play.
Matty Hill, is it?
No, I don't think it is Matty Hill.
Could be Hunter.
Could quite possibly. And
there, Jared Hunter, the key defender.
we've got the car lights right behind there, which is making it a bit harder to see.
Yeah, it is big Hunter.
Number 14 there for North Fremantle.
Most likely have to come off. You'd think he's in the hands of the trainers. The umpire just saying, what are you going to do? Yep, he's going to try and come off the ground. Umpire's just going to wave the replacement onto the field.
And we're almost losing pens and paper and everything here in the conditions here at North Fremantle over. The rain has almost subsided though. A little bit of light rain out there.
Jared Hunter just going to go off behind the goal line, Ward, so that means
he's done and dusted
won't
for
see
at least
him
20
again.
minutes, wasn't he?
Yeah, at least 20 minutes is that rule, I think. So he'll be, that's his afternoon done, you'd think. And North Fremantle down to only 2 on the bench now with Putland's earlier red card and Hunter's injury. So only down to 2 to spin through for the next 15 minutes.
So let's see how we go here. Is the umpire just not willing to...
And the clock has stopped down here at Gil Fraser Reserve.
Yes, it has.
Probably through gritted teeth, the old North Fremantle timekeeper, Ward, pressing the stop button on that one.
Would have been a tough call there for sure.
Test for the old timekeeper's integrity, but great work, whoever's keeping time, always on top of it. And away we go again, North Fremantle just pumping the ball out, desperately out to the half-back flank. Numbers everywhere, soccer forward there from North Fremantle. I think it's Feeney again on the outer side. Here's Corrier coming up to meet the footy on the half-forward line. It'll be out of bounds and another throw-in. Half-forward flank for North Fremantle.
Yeah, outstanding result by North Freo there. Just able to get that 100 metres up the ground there and relieve the pressure. And look, see if they can now put on their own scoreboard pressure.
And that rain's, as Ward said before, just stopped at the moment.
As the umpire throws it in again, Gribblich knocks that one down. North Freo at the bottom of that pack, trying to knock the ball forward there. Able to try and get the ball out there. And well done by both teams as the tackle pressure continues to go high. Ball just flicks out there, but tackled once again. And West Coast just trying to bring the ball forward. Umpire says that is not holding the ball.
West Coast crowd wanted it here, Ward, but umpire said no, didn't have any chance to get rid of it, and great decision too.
Good spot of the ground there to try and get a bit of impact there. Ball knocked out there almost by Matty Marino, but picked up straight away by the big fella from West Coast. And the umpire will ball it up again right as close to the bullseye as we're going to get at the moment. As the umpire throws it up, Della Franca knocks that one down. Picked up by the North Freo player, and that is a high tackle, and North Fremantle will get a free kick. And that's a player in, I think it's Baxter Jones, sorry.
Yep, done the old Jack Ginnivan, Baxter Jones, but scrubs the ball up towards half forward. North Freo should mark here and play on. Here's a chance to score. They go inside 50, left foot kick, Grubbers along. Oh, just couldn't quite score. It goes out of bounds deep in the left full forward pocket for the North Fremantle Football Club. Just unable to capitalise on a couple of little forays they've had so far, Ward.
And look, you feel like if they can just get one of those, then it could be all over Red Rover. But look, we've gone 12 and a half minutes now in this last quarter. North Freo now with an opportunity to press for a goal as the umpire throws in it again. Gribblich able to knock that one forward. Good hands out of there by the North Fremantle player. Once again, bottom of the pack, umpire will come and ball it up again. 25 metres out from the North Fremantle goal. They still hold a 5-point margin in this contest. Umpire throws it up again. Gribblich straight back to the play. Snapped around the body, up and under. 30 metres up, 30 metres down there. As West Coast now look to try and clear it out there. Good kick off the ground there. No one able to take that mark as it just bounces out right in front of the bench for North Fremantle. And players happy to see it over the boundary line. About 75 metres out from the North Fremantle goal.
Yeah, less than a kick in it down here. Halfway through, last quarter. Gil Fraser reserve, Perth Footy League game of the day. Round umpire, going to throw it in. Player setting up right on the edge of the square. Up it goes. Grubblich in front, taps it down. Dropped to his knees again there was Jones. Didn't get that free kick. Tried it on again. The umpire said, I'll give you the last one. I'll give you this one, Baxter.
And I reckon the coach in Ryan McHugh might have given him the young fella a bit of feedback there, going, yep. You're not going to get away with that one against Sun.
No, big fella McHugh, very experienced footballer. Should be suited in this last quarter, the big man from Victoria originally. Let's see what happens here. Grubblich has worked hard all night, as has Della Franca. Lamesake belts it down for West Coast. Quick kick forward from Luckman on that occasion, but Matty Hill getting back. Oh. Could have been a high tackle there. Yep, you'll get it, Matty Hill on the half-back flank. North Fremantle, and they're pretty happy with that one in the tent.
He did very well just to hold the ball that little bit longer and draw the contact as he was moving through it.
Yeah, been fantastic tonight, Matty Hill, hasn't he, for North Fremantle. Probably had 25, 30 possessions in that back half, just mopping up all night, and pumps the ball up again to the wing. Grubblich and Della Franca fly. Della Franca can't quite hold the mark. Ball tapped down. Quick kick forward there by Grubblich. Numbers out here. Corrier, what can they do? North Freo got a 2-on-1. Go for the footy. Corrier wants it over the top. Snap on goal. Oh, no. Adam Feeney probably should have just given it over the top to Corrier. He would have run into an open goal. Tried to snap it from 25, Ward, and couldn't get it done.
No, that's one of those opportunities that you need to put through. But look, 1 goal the margin now. North Fremantle leading this contest. 4 goals, 5-29. West Coast 2 goals, 11-23. And 10 minutes left in this last quarter as West Coast go to clear it through again. But this time is going to be Musica kicking inside 50. Doesn't quite sit there. The player there is Marino. Good pressure on the West Coast player is North Fremantle. just circle round and the umpire will come in and get it again. 25 metres on a 45-degree angle will be the next bounce.
Yeah, time for the leaders on both sides to stand up here. Who's going to show that composure for North Fremantle or West Coast and kick a score or win that crucial contest? Let's see. Grublich knocks it down. Numbers all in around the ball. Everyone defending hard. Umpire says, give it to me, I'll throw it up again. Deep in the North Fremantle forward 50 here. Desperately searching for a score. Delafranca and Grublich. Up they go. Delafranca taps it over the back. Marino's there. West Coast there. Big tackle there from Musica. Ball jars free. Kicked it forward. North Fremantle unable to get it in clean possession. Everyone's in there working hard. West Coast trying to clear it out. Here's Musica again. Locked his game. There's the left footer in Grigson. Dispossessed. Umpire said you had your chance. That's holding the footy. West Coast free kick on the defensive half of the ground. The captain Luckman just pumps the ball forward. Ashby will fly. Good fist in there from the North Freo defence. Oh, West Coast got the numbers out here, but getting back, defending slightly is the North Freo defender. He just drives the ball out of there and calling for him to hold the footy. It's Anderson marks the ball on the broadcast win for North Fremantle. Looking for a target, Anderson. Kicks the ball long up towards half forward. Grublich gives a good contest. Ball comes to ground. There's Musica in there again, working hard at the fall of the ball. West Coast defence, though, resolute. Well hit there. Player playing in front was a North Fremantle player in Diggle. Being a tough, uncompromising small defender tonight, Jake Diggle. We'll have another boundary throw in, Ward.
So boundary throw in now. 8 minutes left to go. Anyone's game as the umpire throws in it again. Both those ruckmen still going very, very well. West Coast try to bring it through in Luckman, but good tackle by the player there in DeAndrea. And we'll have another throw up right in front of the interchange bench here at Gil Fraser Reserve. As we mentioned, anyone's game. Good knock through the legs there by the player there from West Coast and tackled over the top there. The umpire will come in and grab it again.
Baxter Jones getting involved this quarter, working into the contest. Good to see. Not long to go.
So good knock forward there by Griblich. Goes the other way though. High tackle there and they'll get to reset, and that's Baxter Jones again.
Loves the high tackle, doesn't he? That one he didn't drop his knees. He stood up tall. It was a high tackle all day of the week, but some of those players just draw them, and up towards half forward Jones goes. They all fly again. O'Shea's there from West Coast. Ball comes to ground. Ball will be out of bounds. Broadcast side of the oval though, Ward's great to have the ball on this side of the oval. We can actually see what's happening in this contest and give you the accurate information with 7 minutes to go down here.
Yeah, look, good contest. Hopefully you've enjoyed it today out here. It's been an absolute belter, and I think we're set for a good, strong finish coming up as West Coast just try and bring the ball up the ground now. Almost a soccer off the ground there, but well picked up and hacked forward by the play in, I think that was Mascos. Good mark there by the big fella in Griblich, and he's going to bomb it inside 50 as he stacks it. That's definitely a highlight reel, but not for the right reasons as Hinchcliffe picks it up. Long kick inside 50. Anyone's ball here. One of those players tracking back is Heenan. He's been very good today. Is Heenan. Heenan just steps inside, uses his pace beautifully, and absolute composure there. Goes over the top and finds, I think it's Correa on that far side, and they'll just take their time through the middle of the ground. And well marked on the outer side by Jonas Brown.
Haven't had much luck with some of their forward entries this quarter. North Fremantle plug slipping over, kicking to the man on the mark. Coach Anthony Rock must be getting pretty frustrated, but he'd be happy his side still in front down here. And West Coast players still cracking as you'd expect. This game right on the line. 4 goals, 5, 29 to 2-11, 23 down here. North Fremantle holding on.
So 19 minutes now gone in this final quarter. As West Coast try and bring this ball forward again, and they do this time there. Once again through Hinchcliffe. Good long kick inside 50. Great mark at the front there by Guglielmana. Just goes and handballs on. He's gone back to Hinchcliffe. Long kick from outside 50. That is travelling well. And that is through from Clint Hinchcliffe. Possibly the goal of the day contender there. And West Coast and North Fremantle with 5 minutes left. All tied up, Mark Winnett.
Yeah, well, they've been peppering all quarter, haven't they, West Coast? And just the class then of Hinchcliffe. Great mark, Guglielmana, and gave it off to the left footer running through. And that really strong win the ball carried. And, well, scores a level down here. And don't tell me they could be in for their third draw this year, West Coast. That would be a stat that surely wouldn't see too often at any level of football. But game on, Ward.
Look, it is game on indeed. And look, it's going to be interesting to see where this game goes from here. I'm thinking a lot of stoppages, and I'm waiting for almost a dubious free kick to possibly change the result. But look, we've both been around footy long enough to know there's a strong chance of that happening as the umpire brings it back to the middle of the ground. Della Franca knocks that one out of there, but good pick up there by the play in Jones again. Been good in the middle in this last quarter. Kicks it forward there and just out of bounds. And look, 70 metres around from North Freo's goal. They really need another score.
Certainly do. Some of those forward entries come back to haunt them this quarter. Had enough of the ball, North Fremantle. Just haven't taken their chances. And unfortunately, that's a side that doesn't really know how to win this year. But anyone's game, obviously, and Della Franca and Grublich will go at it again. Big Della Franca goes up, grabs the footy out this time, kicks it forward. Good contest there across half-back. West Coast supporters cheering in the stand here, but Marino gets the ball at half-back. Was Mascos, I think it was, goes up towards, but there's big Della Franca again. Umpire said play on. Della Franca goes back again to try and win that footy. North Freo look to have the numbers on the outer side. Handball. Forward ball, should have probably kicked it, Ward, given us 4 minutes to go. Take ground position, get the ball inside 50 and put the defence under pressure. Enough time to finesse with the footy now.
Yeah, look, that's what you need to be doing at the moment. Just trying to get that ball forward, and this will be North Freo as they try and come out of this next stoppage. The two juggernauts there in the ruck there, and Della Franca and Griblich there, and it's knocked forward there. West Coast just paddling the ball forward. Almost hacked off the ground there, but no one able to get that clean kick out. And right on the other side of the ground, the ball's going to come back in with about 3 minutes left to play. 4 goals, 5-29. West Coast, 3 goals, 11-29. And anyone's game here at Gil Fraser Reserve as the ball is brought in. The umpire has found a free kick, and that's going to go to the big fella in Griblich from North Fremantle.
There's an infringement there from Della Franca in the ruck contest. North Freo get a chance to go forward. Up they go. Can't take the mark. The West Coast defence looking to clear the ball out. They do. One-on-ones everywhere ahead of the footy. What can they do? North Freo getting back there. Ball's going to track out of bounds. I think it might be Hill. Gets the ball first. Looks to give the ball off. Wins it back to himself. Soccers the ball forward. Game on the line. Punch there by Mirko out to the outer side. And North Freo player takes the mark. Need to score. It's 2 minutes 30 to go. Tries to play on. And again steps inside. Could have been high. Umpire said no. Play on. West Coast player wins the footy there. Grubs it forward in. Hinchcliffe on the right foot. West Coast in front again. Scrub a kick up towards half forward. North Freo defence getting back. And again it's Mascos, I think it is, winning the footy, unable to clear the ball. West Coast will get the footy back. Numbers everywhere. Ball goes up towards full forward. The big man couldn't mark it. Great punch. Oh, what a fantastic contest we've got here. North Freo resolutely able to clear the ball area, but picked up again. Luckman, the captain, belts the ball back. Can't afford to score. It goes out of bounds. Great effort down there in the last line. I think it was Tom Heenan again, Ward.
Made exceptional work, and everybody enjoying this contest. The tent is absolutely pumping. The stand's about to blow the top off it, and with a minute and a half left to go, it's in West Coast's forward line now as the umpire throws the ball in again. The ruckman go up there, goes over the top. Anyone able to get a kick out of the ground, any score will do it at this point. Clearing kick by North Fremantle, but sits there and jumps out to Batchelor. Goes the handball inside there. Left foot kick, probably not his non-preferred there. It sits very well, just trying to crab it forward there. Could be a high tackle. No, umpire says let it play. I've been doing it all day. Good tackle there by the North Fremantle player. And the umpire will come in and grab it again. Even Stevens with 1 minute left. Will we see another draw? Will West Coast pinch it? Or will North Freo go up the other end and get this last score as the umpire throws it up again? Griblich there, well done, knocked out there, picked up by the player from West Coast. Loses possession though, and another stoppage coming up. The umpire lets it go. Yes, he does. Umpire says play on. The players are saying ball. And here we go. North Fremantle, one-on-one. Cooper ahead of the ball. Cooper tries to keep his feet. Well done by the defender. Going on behind. Good kick off the ground. It's DeAndre. No one able to pick this ball up, and the pressure absolutely exceptional. Here we go. Can they get the last score on his boot? And just out to the far side. And the boundary umpire has called it out of bounds on the full from about 70 metres away.
Well, it's going to be a draw. There's 14 seconds to go.
So it'll be last roll of the dice. Let's see what they can do. North Freo, the only ones that can win this game now. Good spoil there. Can they keep it in? North Freo looking for another entry now. In we go. Will the ball get back inside 50? Umpire has played a free kick. Third draw of the year for West Coast Football Club, and North Freo can't quite get this win, but look, it's been an absolute treat down here at Gil Fraser Reserve.
Oh, all the players are absolutely spent, both sides, all on the ground, on their knees. They've given every single thing they had, 110% as every player, both sides. Wow, what a contest we had. North Freo had a chance. Both sides had a chance. Unable to take it, and, well, it's a bit of an empty feeling down here at Gil Fraser Reserve, but North Fremantle get their first points of the year.
Mate, it's almost a feeling of shocking, isn't it? There's so much passion going up to that final siren, and the tent on the far side has gone absolutely quiet. The stand, everyone's just kind of looking around going, what happens now? Well, it's a draw, unfortunately, but look, what a red-hot contest out here today, and look, it just shows the strength of the A-grade competition here, but North Fremantle 4 goals 5, 29, West Coast 3 goals 11, 29, and look, we thought North Freo almost could have pinched it with that last kick of the game inside 50. It was Lockie McGrath just out to the right-hand side, but both teams will go away with the 2 points mark.
Yeah, well, probably a fair result given the contest and the aptitude of both sides, but, workmanlike effort from both teams and just in really, really tough and trying conditions. A great game of Perth Footy League action, and, we go away with the draw award, and both sides will be back next week and do it all again.
Look, we will indeed, and so we'll go and try and cover the goal scorers from both sides there. So for North Fremantle, we had Brad Cooper that kicked 2, Jack Music kicked 1, and Campbell Putland kicked 1. For West Coast Footy Club there, I think I had Clinch Hinchcliffe kicked an absolute beauty in that last quarter. We also had Riley Reese-Turner kick 1, and number 28 also for West Coast, the only other goal scorer there. And look, and all of this is where we give out a Dartfish beanie for the player of the day and the old Archie thongs. And I'll tell you what, mate, I'm struggling to pick a best on ground. It was just an even performance by most of the players on the ground.
Yeah, it was. I think, probably if I break it down, I think the 2 ruckmen probably share the duties tonight, Big Delafranca and Grublich, and maybe a pair of thongs for one and a beanie for the other ward, and hopefully they can catch up afterwards and have a frothy too. But they both 150,000 stoppages between them tonight. They both worked tirelessly for their sides, and I thought they're probably their better sides players given the conditions.
Yeah, look, I agree with you there for sure. And look, it's been absolutely a beautiful contest down here at North Fremantle. Really trying conditions there. But look, it's been an absolute pleasure joining you this afternoon. Look, well done to our production team. Thank you to Bailey. Thank you to John on the cameras making a guest appearance today. Well done to you, Mark. Really good calling in trying conditions. Hopefully you've enjoyed this round 13 contest out here at Gil Fraser Reserve. Had the 3rd draw of the season, and it's to West Coast again. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. Make sure you rug up, and we'll see you next weekend at the footy.